I just don't think it's fair that you charge me 25% interest on the money that you loan me when you already take 30% out of my check. You know, I ain't got no G-string and I ain't out there making no tips. You know.
When was this stripping game, partner? Who you ain't not to? All you do is spin record. That's all you do. Who you is, DJ Quick? Huh? Kick and free?
I didn't say
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker.
Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends. Stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny. Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends. Stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny.
Heard I'm too old for this shit, baby, I'm too cold for this shit. Insecure, walk through snow for this shit. I JD front row, had a snotty nose in that bitch. Had no whip, salute to Gator, man, I drove to that shit. Just ride, no last CD, spring sips froze in that bitch. Just trying to grow up now, connect, motherfucker. And guess who the plug? Elevated like fuck the hate, I'm just showing love. Gotta run through your veins like blood, blood, blood. Bitch, I'm running through the game with the 40 like Mike for the bucks. If we ain't talking no change or bucks, I don't get no fuck. Yeah, I know Tro Dame, they all the same, they just bust. For the runs, they get a rush like Reggie Bush.
Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends. Stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny. Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends. Stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny.
Straight to business, little nigga. Ain't shit funny. Why you acting like children, little nigga? All that loud talking, hiss, act like women, little nigga. Talk my bitch, keep on bitch. You act like women, little nigga. Had a vision, little nigga. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hold on and give me a minute.
Nigga, give me a minute. Yeah.
Real life ain't giving no gimme.
This ain't a gimmick, nigga.
This me, man, motherfucker Emmy.
Fuck all that. Yeah.
I'm in the field, nigga, 14 inches. Flag on him. Nigga cross line scrimmage.
Yeah.
Know the drill like a motherfucker dentist.
Yeah.
Point blank period like the end of a sentence.
Yeah.
Period. What up, everybody? Three people on YouTube and looking like 3 people on Facebook right now. What's up? You don't know who I am. I was the first music team now. I'm an artist from Gary, Indiana. I got a sister. Yeah, I'm an artist from Gary, Indiana. Putting myself to do fashion lord, artist and putting a few things off. But I got a different one with being who she always is doing every other week, so she got really adjust. So we talk about mature adult things. I'm doing this. Sure. And if you don't mind, if you on here, you watching, you fuck with the vibe, even if you only in here for a second, shut a live for me. Shut a live. Again, we use this forum, my platform, to just talk about grown folk shit. It's like a card party. You know what I'm saying? It's like, remember back in the day, time for you to go to bed, you hear all this loud ruckus and shit, smell all the reefer, loud music. It's the neighborhood uncles and aunties and motherfucker want you to get up and moonwalk with your onesie with your feet cut out and shit. Yeah, this kind of what this like. So I'm sharing. I'm working in production. Your audio is poor, Worthy. Your audio is poor. Is it still poor? I know I gotta give me a mic. I just be being lazy, and I gotta really stop that. I gotta go from being consistent to being persistent with this grind. Does it sound better? Is it better now? What's up with you, Sunshine? Hey, you guys, you can follow Sunshine. She's into the charts and astrology, signs, symbols, You guys feel free to follow my homegirl. But yeah, so yeah, I'm working all this shit by myself. In a minute, we're gonna have it together with a whole production team. I'm actually talking to another friend of mine who does a podcast from my city as well. I feel like some of the things that are stopping us from getting to the next level is the production. Just having a team behind you, somebody pressing those buttons while you're entertaining and running the show, you know, scripted just like the bigs do. You gotta put that sauce on it. So work with me. Again, what's up to everybody in YouTube land? Hold on, I gotta send this invite to Sus real quick. But hey, if you don't mind, you in here, like I said, I got 4 people on YouTube and 3 on Facebook right now. If you could write one word, just describe how your day went. You know, it's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. You know, motherfuckers is ready for Friday so they could party, relax, or whatever. You know, when you get in the middle of the week, you kind of get a little lackadaisical. Here's the motivation for you, some jokes, some laughs, some serious convo, all that. And again, work with me. Work with me till I'm able to build a team where I can do it for you just how you deserve. Work with me. Share the live, comment, help the algorithms move. You know what I'm saying? Again, go follow Miss Sunshine, somebody if you're into the algorithm. I mean, if you're into charts, astrology, things like that, numbers. I've got a lot of friends with special gifts. We like that the real life X-Men, you know what I'm saying? Real life X-Men, but let me send Sus this invite. And yeah, you guys can always be a part of the panel when we're doing lives. If you have topics that you want to hear about, talk about, feel free to join us. Every other Friday, we do like the female takeover, which is Feminine Energy Friday. I had Big Lex on there with me last week. It did pretty good. And again, I'm not doing these things for clout. I'm just doing this shit organically and genuinely. So it's taking some time, but whatever. I just sent my homegirl her friend request, her invite. This baby steps. Yeah, please do send me that link. Send me that link. I gotta get a mic. I want to just get a few things, you know. Even so, if I gotta run it by myself, I can run it by myself. When you see like how I was playing the video at the beginning, it was kind of distorted. I think it's possibly because of the PC I'm working with. But again, instead of waiting or wasting time, I'm jumping on it. And as I gradually level up, not only with my performance, I'll level up with the equipment and things of that nature. I hope I ain't got no boogies or nothing. The more I get older, these gray hairs is taking over. So how everybody feeling, man? Come on, man. Comment. How everybody feeling? See, I got 5 people on Facebook right now. I got 6. And two on YouTube. Again, let me say what's up to the people that's on YouTube, because I know I got it on my phone on YouTube. And I'll fuck with y'all. Thanks for fucking with me. I appreciate you guys. Again, like I said, I'm Worthy the Surf Ninja 219 by way of Gary, Indiana. I'm an artist. Well, I'm a fashion lord, artist extraordinaire. You hear me? Meaning I use whatever the universe gives me as my canvas. It could be music. It could be clothes. It could be a woman. It could be the streets, depending on my driving, all that. Everything is art to me. You feel me? Let me see. No comments on my YouTube, but I do have 2 people watching. So I hope y'all enjoy the conversation. Hey, Bunny, how you feeling today? I was asking the few people that's in, if they could use one word to describe how their week is going so far. You know, with it being Wednesday, the middle of the week, we preparing for that weekend. You ready? You ready to just get it in, go party, go hard. Some of us is actually gonna put in more work when the regular work ends. But give me one word. Bunny just purchased I don't know if you guys seen the piece of art that we created with Sade in the Kill Bill suit. There go them chiclet teeth old girls talking about, I gotta watch how I bend over and shit. I don't need y'all seeing them little chiclet teeth before I get them worked on. But yeah, she was I want to give her a big shout out. She said pivotal. She say, I asked for one word and she said pivotal. Damn, do you care to share? You care to share what's so pivotal about your week so far? Because that's a powerful word when you say pivotal. Like something big happened, right? Congratulations. But again, shout out to Jessica. She purchased the Kill Bill, Sade and the Kill Bill piece. I should have a picture with it floating, but again, that takes time. That's all about having the production team getting shit right. But she purchased it, and I really appreciate you. I appreciate that support. She's been rocking with Frat for a while, man. She's been rocking with me way before I left the crib, and I appreciate every moment of it. Sunshine said community. Interesting. That's interesting. Why community? Community. Like community D or like community? You know what I mean? Community. I'm waiting on BK too, man. Let me make sure she got it. But why community? Okay, here we go. Jessica said, a big shift at work, stress relief coming soon. So you already had the big shift at work. Congratulations. And you manifesting, you speaking that shit into existence. You talking about it already before it happened. But a stress relief coming soon. I'm with you. I'm with you. You claim that shit, girl. I'm happy for you too. Cause again, writing pivotal, I can tell like that's a powerful word. That's some strong shh. That's some strong shh. Whew. I gotta run back and forth from comments to see if you, cause I want to make sure I keep my people on YouTube happy and satisfied as well. I'm still waiting on this community answer. So say I'll post a pic of the Kill Bill piece as well. Love it so much. Oh yeah, man, we appreciate you. I'll take your time. Take your time, BK. Take your time, sis. Take your time. Make sure you share it, you guys. If you just joined, and even if you've been here a while, you shared it once, do me a favor. Go out, share it live like on your page, share it on a friend's page, then go in a group and just share it in all the crazy groups that you enjoy, but you never post nothing in there. And if you do, you're a freak. You know, I'm talking you. But yeah, post. Take your time, BK. I'll post a pic of the Kill Bill piece as well. Love it so much. Hey, no, I really appreciate you. And again, I'm a curator. I do more of a, I'm physical. Let me make sure, I don't want my balls dropping out like Man Coach off of that one movie, but I don't want balls. You see how I lifted my leg and shit. Hey, if you're new to me, just know I'm a whole different. This is just different. But I'm genuine and organic. I'm myself at all times. Sometimes that may get me into trouble. Sometimes that brings big blessings to the table. Okay, Sunshine. She's gonna explain what this community meant because she threw me off a little bit with the community. Like my specific role here is literally to bring us together, which in turn strengthens our community. You know me. But I wanted to know what you meant. I didn't know. Maybe you was dealing with some community dick situation or some community work. I've had to do community work and go pick up some trash. Or I don't know, I got to get a camera too set up. So right now I'm working with my big screen back here, right? I got my laptop right here, right? With the you did. Then right here I got my phone. So I work my phone. I send messages, all that. I check them. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get it together. I don't feel like Tony Stark's right now. I definitely don't feel Iron Man-ish. That's one of my alter egos and shit. But I don't feel I'm not. Where's Jarvis when you need him? Shout out to Pretty Tony. He was a part of the panel at one point. We haven't had him for a couple weeks now, but it's still love and light to the homie. Okay. Oh no, we already read that. We know that your specific role is to strengthen and bring everybody together, but you can't bring everyone together, and that's going to be. But tonight's topic is a little bit about. Although you may try, I don't think it's possible to bring everyone together. It's not your job. It's not your job. Intuitive. So last week's word, what was discernment? Again, I hear a lot of people use words. Sometimes I don't even question what they mean. I don't go look them up. But the more and more I started leveling up and taking life serious, I started looking up shit. And last week I found out discernment means I guess something like judgment, correct? Because a lot of people say, don't judge me. So you catch your discernment going into a situation or the energy or how you feel. Help me a little bit. Let me look it up, matter of fact. Let me look it up. See, this is what it's about. I'm going to look up discernment. because I want to know exactly what it means for myself. I know they explained it a bit. We also on our lives, we BK come with a word of the day. One of the words was nice a couple weeks ago. You looked that up. That mean like being foolish, etc., etc. Also, another word was being humble. That mean like to put yourself beneath others. We got to watch the words that we put ourselves up on, then classify. You putting spells on yourself. Some believe that, some don't. I believe it. That don't mean you gotta believe it, but this is just a platform that I use to give my opinion. And when we give facts, we're able to back them up, man, with numbers. You know that Jay-Z numbers don't lie shit. We able to back them up with that. But I'm finna see what intuitive mean. And no, I'm not slow. I'm human. That got something to do with intuition, though. I'm guessing like some of the same words. Intuitive, objective. Using or based on what one feels to be true, even without conscious reasoning. Instinctive. I have an intuitive conviction that there was something unsound in him. Similar. Instinctive. I seem to have that superpower too, sis. What's been going on this week where you've been feeling like that? Anything occurred where you was right and you was feeling that, like your hairs and your skin was standing and shit like that? Come on, talk to us. You know you're going to have to join the panel. I'm going to need an all-woman panel one of these days where we just go in. I'm going to just listen. But I need queens. No slurs. No slurs. I don't want none of those. You all know about me, my energy, how it is. I can't deal with slurs. 2023 is not the year for slurs. It's not. And I say that respectfully. Said, and it's been growing as well as we all aid each other in specific ways. You just so loving. Hey y'all, tell BK to bring our motherfucking ass so she can come help me hold the platform down. We can get this shit rolling. We got a couple topics. I don't know if y'all seen in the news that they had the young lady, the Spanish lady, who was just convicted, and I want to say they gave her 4 to 6 years for killing a perp who had raped her. And this is right after she got raped. But I'm trying to wait on BK so we can get this going. We can get this party started. We can shoot the shit. We can have grown folks convo again. This is more that 90s vibe, car party. Your parents having a car party. You sneaking out. You listening to the convo. You can smell the reefer smoke. This one of those. I don't think adults talk no more. We communicate so much through the internet, and we use the avatars to be who we want to be, that when we see people in real life, we don't know how to communicate, because that person that you're communicating as on social media, that ain't even you. You're not even that person. These old nice ass posts, you're not even nice in real life. You're not spiritual in real life. You're not doing your homework on your stones, on your vibrations when people are using words over you or telling you, not looking them up. But this is what I'm trying to build. I'm not even trying. Again, let me take that trying word. I'm thriving to build a community of people who know that they can't be perfect, but they want to be worthy of every title that they bestow on themselves. Rapper, artist, mom, dad, sister, friend, brother, all that shit. Often we use these words and they mean nothing. Motherfuckers get into it. The same motherfucker they say they love on the daily on social media. In a drop of a dime. And I say that from example. I've been through it. I've been on both sides. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm learning. I'm willing to be taught. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a master teacher or a master student. I am a student, though. I'm still learning. I just have a platform where I feel like as I learn, I could teach. And I could teach at my own speed. Like, I ain't no big professor, nothing like that, but I see Brianna big head ass and jumped in the back right now. She in the back. What you laughing about, Sunshine? What you laughing? You see, I had to go get a haircut, y'all. Shorty called me ugly a whole lot of times. I had to get myself together. I was intuitive, knowing that I could not come on the screen looking like a homeless man. You feel me? I'm finna let BK on, man. See, sister popped in. She toddy as usual. You know how glossy. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Jay Pretty. What's up, Queen? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hold on, I'm moving this stuff out over here just a little bit. And again, once I get this shit all the way together, it's really over because you guys know I have that it factor. You know, this is what scares everyone. This is what scares everyone. When you got that it factor and you confident, it's not a cocky thing. Like Brianna said, you ain't gotta be humble. That don't mean I gotta be outrageous, but I ain't finna be humble.
Right. You ain't gotta be arrogant, but you ain't gotta be humble either.
Real quick. You too, BK, you and Jay Pretty, y'all just got in here. Y'all a little tardy, but I want y'all.
I've been watching the live though.
I know, you know I'm talking shit. What I need you to do is give the people that's watching one word to describe your week so far. You too, Jay Pretty. I love you too.
Positive.
That's a big word. That's more powerful than pivotal. Even though wait. When you hit pivotal, like if you ask somebody,
no, they about neck and neck.
Right, that's some strong
pivotal moves. Yeah.
She said,
but it was positive. Thank you, sis.
Don't y'all come on here with this girl power shit, bro. Y'all need that same man. Positive, but I'm happy to hear that. Me and BK, we try to talk beyond just the podcast because I think you definitely have to have a real relationship in order to do something like this. You'll hear our backstory every now and then. I've known BK since we was, sandbox. I don't say this proudly, but I just say this to always say like how tight we know. One of my first fights as a child. One of our first episodes, we talk about what we both was dealing with at that time, which is a great conversation for grown folks to talk about because it's like an icebreaker for you not to feel so uptight, like you better than somebody or less than somebody. Right. But again, y'all gonna see a lot of BK all the time when it's time for the show pop up. She here. If I'm not here, may happen. She'll be here. So y'all get in tune with her. Again, shut a lie. This ain't we ain't finna be ranting. I'm not finna rant or tear nobody down. If I talk,
we don't do that.
No, we don't do that. We build. I'm still healing. I'm not completely healed. But again, hey, when I learn some new shit that's gonna heal me, I'm happy about expressing it to other people and sharing it with other people, not knowing if they will take it, how I will take it, but just hoping that again, black folks, we fucked up. We broke. We need some fixing. So
we really do though. Like it's funny. I was going through my memories today, and I had a post that I shared today. Like it pretty much. This girl was like, "Black men, black women. Like, can we just call a truce? Like, y'all hurt, we hurt. Can we just start healing now? Like, can we stop with the blaming and it's they fault or it's I? We all fucked up, man. Shit."
Well, with you saying that might as well be like, excuse me, it might be like one of our first topics. Can we stop blaming each other? Everybody is in the comments. Do you feel like as men, women, if we just gonna put it on black, but men, women, can we stop blaming each other? How do we get past that trauma, the experiences that we done had with the other side of the gender? Or shit,
accountability.
That's one of my favorite words.
Accountability.
That's one of my
we all have to just own our parts in it. Like, it's simple. You fucked up, I fucked up, we all fucked up. We recognize it. Let's heal from it and move the fuck on. Like, goddamn.
So with the accountability, let me ask you, because I had this problem. I'm okay with taking accountability, but once you take accountability and does somebody get on your top, do that, like, or they keep dragging it on, how do you deal with that, knowing that you the person that fucked up and you got to take accountability, but like, do they get to drag it on?
Now that you, when you take accountability, now the person who's been hurt has to now choose whether they're going to forgive and move the fuck on, or they're gonna harbor ill will and still gonna end up getting the fuck gone.
So I want y'all to know this is exactly why she is here. I'm not the only person who think like this. I don't have to be a goody two-shoe ass motherfucker in order to treat you good. I don't have to kiss your ass, and I do not have to allow you to disrespect me. Now, how I choose to respond is my choice. We would all like to vibrate high and, be positive and handle shit with grace and class. Me,
But that's not always possible.
just like
We're
we said
human.
earlier. But although it's not impossible, you want to make it possible, or you want to lead by example. If you feel like you one of them ones, you gotta make it possible. Or every moment has to be better than the last. I don't think it can never be the same. I can't handle if I have another situation like I had today. I can't handle the same way I handle today's situation. It has to be a lot smoother with more class.
I mean, everybody has a breaking point. So we're human. We're still growing and learning. We are not at that level where everything is just peace and tranquility. Anger is going to happen.
Hey,
It happens.
Hey, y'all
But it's
got a
just-
comment tonight. I need them comments. I want to read y'all comments. V, you be dropping game. You damn near need to do your own podcast yourself. Jay Pretty, I love all the love, but I want to hear your opinion on how we can help or fix some things. That way, so some of us can be opinionated with what we say and say yay or nay. I agree, but back to that again. If somebody got to be strong and be like, nah, I'm not finna.
It's okay to get upset, and it's okay to get angry. It's okay. It's normal. It's an emotion. It happens, but it just depends on how you react in the anger. Are you gonna lash out and be childish, or are you gonna be like, you know what? I'm pissed. Let me go before I do something I'm gonna regret.
You see what V wrote. Sometimes I stoop down to call too. Sometimes I
Stop playing with me.
Cause stop playing with my top. Even though even Jesus flipped and that's all I'm saying. Like I even seen a few posts was like, how you gonna be trying to help people spiritually and this and that, and it ain't that. Sometimes you gotta check somebody. Shit, sometimes you gotta put your hands on folks. So I'm not with it, but I'm not against it, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And again, I
can't remember what the statistics is, but I'm gonna look it up. But it's a proven fact that people who curse are very intelligent and get shit done.
And get shit done.
You can't be a timid individual and get shit done and make it productive.
Ooh, she said, "Woo." I gotta read it how I read it. Woo. This retrograde was scary. Now,
yes.
For the people who don't know what retrograde is, BK, fill them in on what you know it to be. I see a couple women as well.
It's like shifts in energies when like Mercury is in retrograde, when it's in a certain position in the sky, and the energies just be completely off. Like I know I have the most conflict when Mercury is in retrograde. Like it's just like everybody just be like just getting on my nerves, and I just be wanting to just But I recognize it and I meditate and I just tell myself like, hey, you know what's going on. You can't be angry. I am ignoring you. I'm not gonna do this with y'all too. It's Wednesday. You invited us. Send her the link. Y'all need to have this conversation. I'm gonna just try to play mediator.
Let me. Can I be super honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would be healthy. I don't think it would be healthy for me or her. Not for my platform, not for what we building. Maybe before it went to where it went, yeah. But you know, we can touch on that subject now since we here. Even with how I acknowledge it, I said, you know, I'm gonna just use the situation as a learning experience, not you personally. And it was just taken too far for me. I know me. I got a gang of jokes. I got a gang of disrespect to say. Just because I felt disrespected, I seen a few posts about my dad for whatever reason, whether negative or positive. Let's not mention them because your intentions isn't positive. So I don't think I could. I don't want to either because I do want to release. And again, I'm still healing. I'm not healed. I'm just taking the opportunity to provide for others who don't want to. I saw her in a situation. I felt a certain way, discernment, a lot of discernment, and I thought that I was doing right. Again, I had a lot of females write me and say they felt like I didn't disrespect. I wasn't out of line. You know, it kind of gave me the chills, like, because I'd have dealt with that type of energy before. When you get away from that shit, you be like, yeah, but nah. Yeah, nah. You know, motherfucker tagging my wife, all out of body. Right now, speaking on my wife, she just got from the hospital. She had it's called a little stomach virus. She went down to visit her mother for Mother's Day. I decided to stay home and do a lot of shadow work, which we all need to do on a daily.
Right. That's the hard part of healing.
So, like even now, I would have loved for you to, you know, be on the platform and give your feedback or how you feel, which we gonna still pull up your comments and stuff. But I just don't even trust bringing you on the screen. Someone like you would bring the me that everybody like to see, but not my tribe back. Once if we can get to that place and shit, we'll talk later. We'll talk in between the comments because I know me. I woke up to you posting and tagging me, mentioning my father, saying things. I know me. I'm Saturday Night Live, Mad TV ready.
Yeah, we not finna do that.
So let me go through these. And what we started off with was we will still talk about your situation. We just won't put your name on it or nothing. In fact, we won't even address your situation. We'll let your situation be your situation, and hopefully you learn from it. Because I've learned from my situation. You can't help everybody. They business ain't your business. And although you may feel a certain way, the spirit, whatever gifts you got, may be telling you, they may not be ready to hear that. And you save yourself the trouble. Save yourself some energy. You need that energy for something else.
True.
Even now, like the way she writing in the comments, it's fucking scary.
You know, I can't see the comments.
Why can't you? Oh, damn, I forgot. Look, I'll pull them up for you. So this is what happened, y'all. The young lady, she's always posting about her relationships, which is cool. But I need people to understand once you post publicly about some shit you're going through, that's our business. That's not just your business. That's our business now. As much as you would like to say it's your business, it's our business.
Yeah.
I am a lot of people on Facebook and they don't even know it. I'm a lot of people's uncle, big brother, motherfucking ex, all that. But just in real life, and I mean that. And it's not, I didn't choose this. My spirit be doing this to me, bro. Like, do your spirit ever do some shit to you? Be like, man, why you making me give a fuck? Why you making me care? You know what I'm saying?
Me and Ash.
I hit
my spirit, because I was actually catching the city bus, taking my daughter back and forth to school and walking back home. And my mom was taking my son on the city bus and picking him up with a coworker after school. Late picking him up, you know what I'm saying? And my spirit kept telling me, ask her to give you a ride home. Ask her. And I'm like, man, with my pride and my ego, I'm like, man, I'm not asking her. I don't know that girl. She gonna say no. But my spirit kept saying, no, ask her. And hey, it's May now. That was back in November.
She say the issue it always was is that you don't know me and decided to hop in my inbox in regards to whatever situation you thought had going on. That's where the confusion comes from. All right, ma'am. I hit the laughing emoji because you said you want two guys to put their cocks in your mouth. And you was just in a relationship. And you was just tearing him up on social media. And now you got two husbands and you finna have a baby, both of them, blah, blah, blah. The only thing I did was hit the laughing emoji, which I could have went without doing. But again, this is public. This is Facebook. I reacted. In discernment because I felt like you broken. I done seen you like chase some niggas around, not even just the last ex, but publicly. Maybe I shouldn't have commented, but I hit emoji. You did what any mad black woman usually does. Mad black broken woman usually does. What you laughing at? That's when I ain't gonna lie, my higher self comes down. And instead, I should have stayed high, not even responded. I decided to respond to you. I thought that I was being very respectful. I didn't curse or nothing. You went from inboxing me to calling me. Soon as I see you call me, I say to myself, I feel like this gonna be an issue, but I know I see your post. I see how you try to carry yourself, the potential. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so maybe she not calling on that, and she finna say something, and she'll hear me out. Like even now, you writing back to back to back. That's a sign. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's a sign. I done been there before. You got a point to prove. You ain't even
I
here.
can't see none of this.
Man, I'm talking about these motherfuckers is going back to back. They like some NBA scores. Like this shit just and I'm like, that's not what I said. Girl, you posted the conversations. And everybody that I sent it to, like I sent your post to, they like, I'm gonna read it. Fuck it. I don't want you to think I'm lying. And then I'll actually post some of it in my stories just for the fuck of it. I had a motherfucker that's messy as hell write me and say, they not messy as hell when I say like they just start bullshit, but you know people that don't take no shit or tell Facebook,
right?
Man, why is you going back and forth with this girl? You was trying to help her. Let this bitch done wrote a whole story, ain't said nothing, making herself look stupid. This is what they saying. You done made 30 million posts and you ain't even liking the post, let alone nobody else. Like, I don't want no smoke. I don't. That's why I don't want her on the screen. In fact, we finna get off this topic. Hey, y'all.
Right. I was just gonna say that we on to something else because
you a lost cause, shawty, and I don't want to be the one to disrespect you. I feel good about myself right now. So we just gonna talk about the Spanish lady who got raped by the gentleman, and in return she turned around and killed him. Like right after she survived it. And what they gave her 4 to 6 years. I tagged you.
6 years.
6. Man,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's bullshit.
That's crazy as hell. They was in New Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which ain't the United States. You know, they all govern themselves differently. I know my tribe consists of a lot of women. We can see your comments. Yeah, they can all see your comments, so you can keep commenting. They can also come to your page. You can send them screenshots of the message. She tagged wifey. I don't know why, but she tagged in a few shits like as if I was trying to holler at her or something. I was very confused. But anyway, to the ladies that's in here, that's a part of the tribe, how do you feel about the situation? I'm going to tell you now that shit fucked up. One, no means no. Straight like that. But for a motherfucker to be able to like save theyself, because I see that as she's saving theyself. Well,
right.
She don't want to see your comments, Nisha. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. She one of the people I sent your posts and shit to. Like she's seen a lot of the stuff that you posted. No, she didn't get disrespectful or be like, "Woo." She really just like, "Hey, it ain't even worth your energy, bro. You not vibrating high when you dealing with her." Again, when I see certain people push the spiritual agenda and talk about crystals and all this, I kind of get lost and think that they want better. But then I have to go into the rabbit hole and see what kind of person you really are. Like if you get mad and you getting to talk about you cast spells on people and you're not my type. We different. And I get it. You broken. I thought that I could help you fix yourself, but everybody can't help that. What I can do is help women be aware that if they getting raped and shit, although it may be right to kill a motherfucker, the way the system is, you're gonna go to jail. Obviously, I can't say nothing to a sister that I kind of care about in a manly way that we should be about women and say, hey, sis, don't post that shit. Even if you is taking 2 cocks in the don't matter. You don't post that. Don't post that. That's what I'm saying. I'm still healing. I'm not healed yet. And me saying cock,
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Look, she begging, she needs it. She like, refer to my page, everyone, please. I haven't called you out your character. What did I say? This was New Mexico, sis. So, let me pull it up. I posted it on my page and shit. And that's why I can't.
Yeah, look, that's not the first time that happened. It's one girl is out. She was sex trafficked. I wish I could remember these.
Black girl.
It's 2 black girls. One is like a fairer skinned one. She's the one that's out, and then it's a darker one. She's actually still in prison. They were both sex trafficked and killed people to get away, and they locked them up.
She wants you to see her comments. So as you talk, I'm gonna pop up her comments so you can see them.
You know me, but you don't.
It was in New Mexico. I'm waiting on it to pull up now. I'm gonna go to it. Y'all want
girl, Jay Pretty.
For real. This girl said she do work. I said we can't be cool because hell nah. All right, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and probably not gonna show no more of your comments. You one of the people I made the hats photo. I swear to God, and I'm gonna just keep it a huncho. You fucking weird as hell, bro. You was posting about me at 4 a.m. If when I posted something that kindly sounded like I was talking about you, you couldn't wait to share it. You shared this shit 19 seconds later. Like this shit. Whew, you spoke on my dad. I could say a lot. I'm not gonna be lame and block you and then have them laugh at you. You can stay and talk with us, but I'm through with your situation. If you don't know that you did something wrong and I went out of line, you retarded, and that's me calling you out of your name. You retarded. You need some therapy.
I just pray.
New Mexico. Yeah, it was in New Mexico.
New Mexico is crazy.
Y'all, she getting me off point. Let me get back on point. Okay, yeah, this was New Mexico. I'm going to pull it up in the news, too. She threw me off with that, man.
I promise you, I wish I can just go outside and throw a shoe at one of these people.
That's the neighbors?
Yes, they just sit in front of the building with their music on. Like, nigga.
This shit so old though. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like even social media, how you behind. So for what I pull up already, it say April 25th. So this happened April 25th. We in May. We just not hearing about this. This happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
A lot of stuff happens, and it be like really significant, and we have no clue.
I think they hold on to certain shit because they want to use it to sway your attention from other shit when it's going on and when this is going on. Like that's what I don't want to do, Nisha. I'm not finna sway my people attention when we building a community for some shit that I done learned from. I learned from it. If a person, if she being a slur, that's on her. It's not my woman. I don't have a liking to her or nothing. I've done that in the past. Listen, look, I was a whole crack dealer. I didn't try to stop whores from selling cuckoo. Like, for real, I mean this. I have a what they call that, a Captain Save a Whore type of mentality.
I'm not gonna play with you.
You know, I'm for real. I'm dead ass. Like, and I apologize, but I'm not out of line by speaking my truth or her truth. You know, of course, I screenshotted everything that the old Worthy felt like he might need if he had to go live and do a real show. So don't get it fucking.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the situation alone.
Oh, fuck that. Say that shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, I know that I've made posts similar to that, but they were like bait posts. Not so much that I meant it. Why you leaving? What we do? I ain't even look. I've been sitting here eating a box of Mike and Ike's, a box of grape heads, and I had a box of the chewy little lemon head with all the flavors in it. I ain't said nothing. I've been sitting here eating candy.
Hey T, hey, how you doing, Miss Thomas? Man, hey, big ups to all the queens in here with great energy. We got one in here that's fucking up the frequencies. I think I'm really finna block her simply because it could be bad. You know, we don't need that energy. We all can tell that something's wrong. Any and everybody, I'm telling you, everybody that messaged me said something is wrong with that girl. Like, we talking like we in our 40s and shit about you. Like, pray for her. Like,
may I ask if she can how old are you? I'm just curious.
It don't matter how old her physical age is, her mental age, that motherfucker is about 16-ish, 15 to 16-ish, somewhere around there. Oh, God. But look, she called me, bro. She was on some bullshit. And I'm like, I got like a little 10, 15 second limit. You can get that. You could, but I'm like, hey, hold on, now calm down. Shout it, woo, woo, woo. She like, nigga, you don't even know me. Click. Girl, you done called me on Facebook, first of all. Click. Click, click, click. Get what? What? I am healing still. I am not healed. I'm not ready for this.
I mean, everybody is not receptive to receive, things from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you came right on time, man.
There was a point in time where you used to cut up and couldn't nobody tell you shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she's still in that season of her life. That's why I asked how old she was.
Different,
because you got to think we are pushing 40.
My cut up was different though. My cut up was even with.
I mean, everybody has they cut up. You know,
don't cut up with lies or don't cut up with retardedness. Like, cut up and let a motherfucker like that bitch was cutting up, but she was real. But we not gonna live in lies because that's a different type of cut up. That's why where we at now. This social media has made it where everybody thinks they're somebody. You still a nobody trying. I'm not saying her. I'm not saying that you a nobody.
But you're just speaking in general.
In general, like, damn, you have jumped in my inbox and asked my opinion. I have been friendly enough to, just like anybody else that I have. And let me be clear. This is what I do to everybody now. Because hell no, I'm not sending you nothing free. I gotta send you something free for you to support me. Hell no. So yeah, you might have seen me as a entrepreneur that I'm grinding, I'm rising. Let me see who will take some free shit but don't want to support, don't want to like. So just like you said, I do certain shit to test the waters and see. But I've always kind of figured that she had this type of energy. I've heard stories and shit. But I don't want her. I'm not trying to holler. It's not a woman on fucking social media that can be like, Jay's been in my fucking inbox ever. I'm not one of them niggas. Whether I'm ugly, cute, and when I see person pushing like saying I'm this type of person, then I'm like, damn, maybe they just stumbled a little bit. Let me help them. I don't know how to pat somebody on the booty, be like, come on, sis. Nah, sis. I laugh at your shit. Hoping you take my laugh and be like, I don't want nobody laughing at me about being a slur. You probably won't. You probably go make 20 other posts about me today. But I want everybody to know somebody is watching you. Whether somebody watching you because you motivate and inspire them to better themselves, or they watching you because they care about you. Don't mean they lusting for you or in love with you or even give a fuck about you, really. They just might care about people, human beings. They care about spirits. They want to see people win like they winning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the fucking beef with no. Like, I know your story. You was telling me how you done had to move back home with your mama, but so let's you right. You right. I'm finna read the Albuquerque shit, bro. Let me hey Talisha, you just jumped in here. What we've been doing is we all been there. Sometimes I'm there and I'm 40 now. What we've been doing is writing a word to describe how we feel about in the middle of this week. One of the words I remember, Jessica Bunny had wrote pivotal, which is a strong, powerful word. She said she had got she done advanced in a job, and she also put in a manifestation in the comments. She said, you know, I'm finna go into good energy, good spirit, finna lose a lot of weight. Well, a lot of not physical weight, but mental weight and the shit she going through. Another one, Brianna said positive. So if you don't
I
mind,
actually didn't say why my week was positive though.
you didn't. Because I kind of knew why, but go ahead and drop that jewel on why your week was positive, why I get the information lined up for the Albuquerque, New Mexico murder.
My week was positive because one, yesterday was field day at my daughter's school. She's graduating from Bethune. And I helped organize this. We started planning this back in March. We wanted to do something for the graduates, you know, not just a graduation ceremony and a little luncheon. We wanted something that the kids could actually enjoy and win prizes. And it was a huge success. Majority of the graduates and parents showed up, their siblings, you know, it was really nice.
You said Bethune?
Yes.
East Side, big East Side.
I know.
Sorry, I throw that in there. You know, I'm a Marshalltown baby.
All day. You know.
Hey, East Side all day. Yeah. No, hey, I want to say I am proud of you. I know, even though we do this, hey y'all, she talk about being a mother more than anything, about just moving and grooving when it come to the kids, and I know that's not easy. But I even see it in her walk and how she, like, again, I know social media, but what you post, what you digest, and what you frequently becomes your frequency. If I see you posting some shit with a lower vibration, I may think that you tripping. On the other hand, I see sis posting high shit all day. Not high shit like we high shit like vibrating high, being a good mom, going through shit. So I'm gonna reach out to sis, even if she don't say I'm proud of you. Guess what? Because motherfuckers need to hear that. Sometimes motherfuckers need to hear, see a laugh at, like, you know. So let's go ahead and keep filling this in, because I know something else coming up this week. What else coming up this week?
My son's field day is coming up Friday. And of course, I love being a mom too. I hate it sometimes, but
happy belated Mother's Day, you guys.
Thank you. I find more pleasure in it. My kids have grounded me so much. They're my little blessings. But my son's field day is Friday, and the principal just looked at me and my homegirl Ash like, so yeah, we'll see you guys Friday, right? Because they were actually at my daughter's field day. Signing up all the kids that are going into kindergarten. All the schools were there. Williams had representatives, Banneker, McCullum, Beveridge, where my children go. So, because we volunteer so much, she just knew that she could just be like, okay, we need you. And we're gonna be there.
You know what? It ain't too many people doing that no more. Back in the days when we grew up, even if your parent wasn't going on a trip, motherfucker was in and out your school at least once a month. Now you don't meet the parent until you gotta meet them. Like you
Right.
can't get the report card till your parent comes. So again, I applaud you. I applaud anybody, all y'all ladies on here, and I could feel it through the comments that y'all actually like it. Cause motherfuckers don't write shit like that no more. They rather write some shit like, I got 2 husbands. I'm finna get both of them 2 babies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like I really enjoy motherhood. I didn't think that I wanted to be a mother for a long time because I enjoy being able to just move and groove and just do what I wanted to do. But once I had my babies, it's just like, okay, this is it. Like I know it's not gonna always be peaches and cream because things that I don't like about myself and that I see and I know I need to work on, I see it in my children. So as I'm trying to get them together, it's forcing me to get me together.
It's the best hood. I know that's right.
It is. It's the best hood.
And you know,
It's
see, so if I don't know if Nisha's still on here, I don't claim to be like I got my shit together as person. So as we having this positive conversation, my vibration's they not lowering, but you know what I feel kind of say, BK.
Mhm.
I get in my feelings. I don't get to be around my kids, and it's not because I'm a horrible dad or any molestation and shit like that. But it's just simple. It's because life has happened, and maybe I didn't handle certain things the way it should have been handled. But when you deal this community I'm dealing with, I feel comfortable talking to them about that because they're not going to try to use it as a situation or a defense mechanism like I'm coming at them or they coming at me. They're trying to better the situation. That's what I want for anybody that I deal with or I reach out to. Like, hey, Pooh, what's up, Pooh? That picture, you got the tatas out. I got to take you down. Say I'm
I like
cheating.
them glasses.
Oh, them glasses.
Yeah.
But again, that for me does something to me. But it doesn't put me in like a jealous. I guess because I'm really vibrating high right now, and I know my calling. And I want to kind of ask y'all a question. So I don't know how to ask it though. So I felt like the answer to my question, maybe I can give you the answer to my question without asking my question, and you can understand what my question is. I felt like all of us have a lot of gifts and reasons. We have reasons why we're here. And I feel like my calling may not necessarily be for me to be in my kids' lives right now. One, because I was in their lives from the time they was born, all of them to teenagers, and now with the others. I don't know if it's like the universe is like your calling is something and you got to focus on that just right now. You may have to sacrifice some emotion or a little heartache, a little mental stability, but what you going towards your journey is so much bigger than that they'll even understand because I'm gonna put you back with them. Like I don't see the universe separating me from my kids
And not giving you your babies back.
because again, I play stories and shit in my head and be like, nigga, did you just have one night where you beat all the kids or something? Like, did you do something that like I done missed out? Like, did you black out, my nigga? So
I mean, no.
I want some
Yeah,
feedback, y'all.
as a single mother, I kind of get what you're saying. Like I forgot who I was talking to about this. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I was talking to my homegirl Latoya. She's somebody that I want to I'm gonna get to see if she can come in and join the panel one day. She's deep into numbers and stuff like that. But I was telling her like I remember saying and speaking into the universe that I couldn't wait until I have kids. I'm gonna have them in my 30s. And I also used to make a very, very foolish statement and saying I didn't care who their daddies was. I don't care. I didn't care if they was in their lab. I just want kids. I just want. And unfortunately, yeah, I know who they daddies is, but
Oh, fuck.
I'm in a situation where shit, they ain't in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we unknowingly put things into the universe and it happens.
That's what I was saying, Pooh. But I didn't want to get all crass. You told me, somebody told me to get it together.
Oh my God, what happens to the sound?
Oh, your sound?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
I'm gonna leave out and come back in. I don't know if it's you or my phone.
Okay, because she every time I ask a question, she shook her head. I was like, you can't hear me? She like, but also, so why BK going and coming back in? I'm gonna get back to the first one of the, not the first, but one of the other topics we started about. So we started talking about the case of the Spanish woman in New Mexico, Albuquerque. She just got charged with manslaughter for killing her rapist. I was gonna read that. Again, you can comment on anything we didn't talked about up to this point. Give your opinion. If you got facts, we're gonna ask about numbers and shit like that. Waiting on BK to come back. I'm gonna read the article. Again, this happened April 23rd. I just seen it today, so that tells you a lot about the world and how they be hiding shit from us and want us to hear about shit when other shit going on. It's a whole lot of deception, but Alexander something, United States Attorney for District of New Mexico, and Raul something, Special Agent in charge of FBI in the Albuquerque field office, announced today that Courtney Frank made an initial appearance in federal court on indictment charges for involuntary manslaughter and assault resulting in serious bodily injury. Now, mind you, this is from her killing someone who just raped her moments ago. The world we love in. I don't like to say live in because we're loving. Living is loving. You would like it to be. But anyway, Frank, 19 of Shiprock. Young lady is 19 years old. Whew, what a world. BK back. Oh, there go BK. I'm going to bring her into the group. I'm sorry, y'all. That just fucked with me that this young lady, 19, going through this.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't actually read the article. That's fucking crazy.
I got you. Frank, 19 of Shiprock, an enrolled member of Navajo Nation, will remain in custody pending a preliminary and detention hearing scheduled on April 27th. I'm gonna finish reading this, but as I read certain words pop out at me. I know I got a gift. Certain words are popping out at me. So when Navajo pops out to me, I thought she was Spanish. That's telling me that she ain't Spanish, right? She's
native.
She's a native. That leads to question mark, red flag. It's like it's a possibility this is racial. Whether the man was white or her race or any other, when it's not a white woman and they go into somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep
it's
reading.
Definitely a difference. We all know
Mexico. And in New Mexico. According to the indictment on September, this happened in September 2022. Frank operated a motor vehicle without due caution and circumspection, and with a wanton and reckless disregard for a human life when she knew and should have known that her conduct imperiled the lives of others. Frank, who was driving drunk, crashed her car head on into a car driven by a mother and son, killing the mother and injuring the son.
what?
Man. These two different stories.
Yeah, that's two different stories.
Hold on. Look, I'm gonna do one better. I don't want to be the foolish one. Come on, man.
Wait a minute. Who? Because I thought this fish was right.
She talking that shit. Wait, dang. Let me read some of these comments. For someone not to like you, then show she's using their that's all I'm saying. Like I wouldn't even give me this much energy, but I appreciate it because if next month it snap and she go out of that sunken place and be like, I don't like that bitch ass nigga, but he was right. I just didn't want to hear from him. I've done my job. What did it say? It explained why Celie had no choice and Miss Sophia had to be a slave for drawing her fist back. What?
Bad.
Oh, what? When you coming on the show, man? Because I'm loving how you growing too. Again, it surprised me that Poo Poo told me to just calm down, and I swear you don't know how many times I wrote Poo Poo. I done wrote Poo Poo. The last time I wrote Poo Poo, I said I ain't write this motherfucker no more. I just gonna let her cut up or whoever, whenever they push her to the edge, because it take a lot to push somebody who done grew. Once like I ain't seen you cut up on nobody once. So when I see it, I'm not gonna say to you, you're vibrating. Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
See, might be at the schoolhouse because what's going on? Because y'all got me messed up.
Hey, somebody send me an article.
Like, stop calling me.
What's up, bro? How you feeling, Syndrome?
Man, I'm gonna have to leave out and come back in. This motherfucker keep calling me and fucking up my sound.
All right, I'm here. What up, Syndrome, man? Right now, bro, we looking for the article about the young lady from Albuquerque. Well, it's New Mexico. I think I pulled up a whole nother shit article. That's that water. That's why you gotta watch the shit that you digest and eat and drink. All this shit ain't for you, ain't healthy. But yeah, we was talking about it. She got raped, and then right after she got raped, she was able to kill the person that raped her, and they gave her 6 years. If y'all don't know Syndrome, go follow Syndrome, man. He's definitely a pretty good dude. Not perfect, but worthy of the titles that he bestowed on himself. I had him last week on the live on the panel. I want you to come back too, bro. So you let me know when you're ready. Again, I'm ready to powwow with more than just me and BK. I want to have at least 7 of us in here. That's 7 different topics. That's 7 different opinions. That's 7 facts. Again, facts come with numbers behind them. But shit, we developing a community. My vibe is gonna bring my tribe. Last week, bro, he let me. I didn't even know, bro was a reverend. He went to school for that. He went to college to be a preacher. I hope that I'm saying the term or the title right. We had a pretty dope convo. We didn't even get to go all the way completely down the rabbit hole, but we talked about spirituality, religion, and amongst other things. I appreciate you popping back in with me, bro. If you don't mind, shut a lie, though. Shut a lie. While I'm at it, let me see how many people on YouTube. Everybody, it's 1 person on YouTube. What's up to my people on YouTube? Again, I am worthy to Surf Ninja 219 by way of Gary, Indiana. I'm an artist, not because I'm a rapper, although I do got some bars, but I'm an artist because I use whatever canvas the universe allows me to get. And man, I go to work. You know, it might be a beat, might be motherfucking some clothes, might be motherfucking, I might get the spirit in me and do a good live and just drop hella motivation. Might be your bitch. No, but let me go ahead and read that. I owe that to you, man. I can't allow you to fail yourself, bro. No, and I appreciate that, sis. Where would we be at if we didn't have somebody to lean on? My wife is not going to be the only person I lean on. I'm building a community. It doesn't mean that we have to share finances and I'll be able to call you and borrow some. Although I know it's some folks in part of my community that I could, but I want to be able to lean on you for words of encouragement. I want to be able to lean on you for some energy, things like that. We all fall down. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to say well, we fall down, but we get up because that popped in my head. But it's something about just, I didn't just start fucking with Pooh when Pooh started purchasing my shit. I was fucking with her before she started purchasing my shit. This is genuine. So I expect to continue to have genuine energy with folks. That's in New Mexico. Somebody pull up the article for me. Send it to me in my Jerry's Worthy inbox so I could just read it. You know what I'm saying? Read it aloud. But again, the young lady, from what I read, was 19. She got raped and escaped and killed the guy. They fucked around and gave her 6 years, which I don't understand. But I understand a lot of shit. I do know and understand that the legal system was built to help others and not us. So when we read that I don't even know if she was Navajo though, so I can't say that because I was reading that thing. We don't know if it's another case. I got to get the shit first. Somebody send me that. Somebody send me that shit. Somebody send me that shit. What else? What else has been going on in the world, y'all? It's an open forum opportunity.
Did you see those two young ladies that got gunned down in New Orleans?
What happened?
They were out at a hookah bar. They don't know who did it, why they did it, but they were both 20-year-olds. One had a 2-year-old son. She was about to graduate from nursing school. The other one was entering college. It was one of their birthdays. I can't remember which one. And at the end of the night, they were walking to the car, and some dudes just jumped out from behind the car and just opened up and started shooting and killed both of them.
Was it like it was directed for them, or was it?
It kind of looked that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't, females are in the street doing bad type of shit.
Any of y'all that's in the comments watching with us, y'all heard about that? Y'all got any more input on that? That's crazy. That's what wifey at right now. Like I said, wifey was supposed to be home Tuesday. She ended up, so she done got a new car. It started giving her some trouble. Then she stayed.
I don't know what just happened.
What?
I just had a power surge.
Oh, at your house?
On this phone, my internet went down and then it popped back up.
Sis said, I heard about that story today. Was a funeral on TV, and they had a funeral on TV. I wonder.
Yeah, because the mayor has said some really insensitive things. Like, I get what she was alluding to, but like I said, these two young ladies didn't appear to be.
What the mayor said?
Basically, women are a part of the crime that be going on as well. You know what I'm saying?
You never know what's what.
Right.
That's insensitive though, like you said.
As fuck.
When you're in a position of power, you truly have to watch, or you should. You don't gotta
watch
do
what you say.
Oh, you know what? Not to get away from talking about these young ladies' murder, but we obviously don't know much about it other than it's sad. It's always sad when death is involved. It's always sad when there's some women involved, and then they age. But
yeah,
talking about murder and it involves guns. What about the Ja Morant shit, y'all? Like,
I'm still confused. What did he do? Like,
nothing.
Okay.
Well, yes, he did. He did, but he didn't. So the NBA is a business. The NBA is only as much about sports as shooting the ball into the hoop. It's a business now. It's not illegal for him to carry or to do anything that he did, but under contract, being a part of the business, like, they hold him liable for shit like that, because if you're doing stuff like that, you're running away.
What did he do?
Oh, okay. So you remember what he did the first time with the gun on the video?
No, I don't follow none of that. I don't.
So the first time the nigga was in the motherfucking I think it was a strip club, and he had a gun. So minus the fact that somebody snitched on him, sent the video of the nigga at the strip club with all the money, naked bitches on him, and he got this little ass pistol. Like, nigga, first of all, you're a millionaire. Your gun should be bigger than that. Second of all, you don't even need a gun. But that was the first time. So they had put him on live, and he went viral basically. And the team suspended him. Politically, they suspended him before the NBA could, so his suspension would be a little lenient if you're looking from the outside in. So this is like, about 3-4 months ago, y'all. This time, this is like a day or two ago. He in the motherfucking truck.
Okay, he like the whole guns when he go live.
Yeah. He is.
So he want to be a rapper.
Yeah, no, but this
He
is
want to be in the.
this generations. This is what they do. You know, even if you're not a real driller, this is what they do. All the pretty boy niggas from our city, this is what they do. We've known, even they've been doing it for years before social media. Before social media was a thing, I don't care what nobody say. I've been in the trap house with the non-shooters with pistols, and they doing all this. I done been out here with the shooters. They do that, so it's what we do. But he's an African American man. Nah, we don't need to say that. He black. He getting millions, and they want to control him. He on the live. His fool ass friend them put the phone on him, and his nigga got the gun like this, you know, doing that NBA young boy shit. They done got his ass. They suspended him already.
I mean, am I supposed to feel sorry for him or something?
Depends on how you feel about it. I do.
He's a suburban dude, and Clarence lives at home with both parents, and Clarence
not the motherfucking whole 8-mile line though, bro. Really? B, really? You old BS girl. Hey, no, look, I get it, but I don't get it, because at the end of the day, I know it looks foolish, but he has the right to carry. Unless if his contract says you cannot carry a gun on a public.
I am quite sure their contract, that's somewhere in their contract.
You think
because
so?
They have it. I'm quite sure it is.
I ain't played in the NBA. I ain't tall enough.
I ain't neither. I can't. I ain't the right sex.
What you mean don't blame it on his friend syndrome, nigga? Nigga,
No.
if you in the club with me, I'm a millionaire, bro. Even if I'm fucking up, come on, man. I buy your weed. I'm the reason you. Why would you put me in a camera with the fucking gun? What?
Accountability.
I agree. But I pay your bills. I'm the reason you got this.
Accountability. He a grown ass man. He know better. He knows that he's a public figure. He knows that he has an image that he has to uphold because he is under contract with the NBA. You are not a rapper. You are not an entertainer. Nigga, you get paid millions to run up and down the court and shoot hoops and entertain motherfuckers. Yes, he needs to clean up his crew. Yes, his friend was out of pocket for pulling out the phone for recording him. I'm not going to take none of that away. Yes, out of pocket. Shouldn't have did it. Real friends ain't going to do that type of shit.
Facts. That's all I'm saying. That's what I was saying. So,
and I'm going to give you that. But I'm saying as far as me feeling sorry for him, hell no, nigga, you know what the fuck you supposed to be doing. You a grown-ass man. You chose to do this. This is your consequence. Deal with it. Don't bitch and moan and groan. Now, only person I feel sorry for is Kyrie with his shit. Now, that was some bullshit.
Kyrie ain't even do shit. He didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit. He didn't earn no damn suspension. None of that bullshit.
They want you to slap the phone again, B. Hey, yeah, remember back in the day your mama slapped you in the mouth like that when y'all in church or something, she don't want to be loud? Mother.
Stop.
Bro say you can't have a gun in the team facilities, and he probably had that gun on him. Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you guys saying. I just like don't want to kill them all the way. You know, somebody gotta ride with Ja.
Nah. And we gonna stand for some. We gonna stand for some real shit.
I remember the Gilbert shit, but this ain't like no Gilbert shit. Gilbert up the strap.
What did he do?
Look, Gilbert Arenas, they was betting him and Javaris credited. I got a thing. I remember names. Javaris, he didn't get no tick. He was sorry as fuck, and he went to the Lakers. But anyway, it's a whole nother story. He in jail now, but they was gambling. I forgot the whole story, but they was gambling Motherfucker, they had the money, and Gilbert Arenas put out his gun, and Javard Dude put out his gun, and it made it to the news. It really ended Gilbert Arenas' career. Motherfuckers got so.
Yeah.
I guess I kind of answered my question, which wasn't the question, but maybe the lesson. I think I said the lesson. We all see the lesson behind it, even if they treat us differently. But I still want to know what y'all opinion is. I've seen a couple opinions. Also, another reason I want to know is, now listen to this part. Here's the flip side. So I seen a picture today of somebody who did play for the Memphis Grizzlies not too long ago, Chris Kaman. I think he probably stopped playing maybe like the last 4-5 years. He's in a picture, taking a picture. I know it's a whole different type of picture, but he in the picture with guns and a vest on. He got a rifle in one hand, a rifle in another hand with a vest on. But this is a white man, and he's going hunting. But the butt ain't even the butt. All I'm saying is black people, let's make it make sense. Is he really wrong, or is he wrong in the white folks' eyes? And because of that reason, we like, oh, he wrong.
It's the image that it portrays. Is it wrong? Yes. Is it prejudice? Yes. We all know this. We know that we don't live by the same rules and systems that they do. So if it was a black man with a hunting vest on and 2 rifles, they ain't gonna say shit. Because they know if they have to say something about that black man doing that, they have to say something about the white boys. So the image of going hunting is okay. But the image of doing nigga shit, low vibrational shit, all in the hood with your pistol, right?
I digress.
That's not good business.
Did I say it right? Did I say it right?
You digress.
I don't, okay, maybe I'm more in the position of I hate to see brothers like this lose out when it's brothers like this who ready. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but it's accountability. He know better.
Bro said he gotta move a certain way. He works for a private organization. They can do what they want, and his friends are not his real friends.
Exactly. Because your real friends will be like, hey, bro, hold on. You moving crazy. You can't do that.
They don't want guns around. But you saying that, and that may be true, but is it really true if Chris Kaman took pictures after the Gilbert Arenas incident with guns? I mean, I get the whole, I'm talking the syndrome. I get the whole, you get in the bag, you gotta have
hunting is a sport.
Rapping with your gun a sport. Shit.
That's not a sport. Like, you can win real awards and prizes and shit for hunting, big game hunting. You know, that shit is a sport. So it's okay.
So when is it okay? Would it have been okay for Ja Morant? Okay. Would it have been okay for Ja Morant to have a vest on? The same shit Chris Kaman had on his way to hunt, and he turning up with his guns.
Nope. What? Here's what the problem would have been. Gun safety. You are portraying and showing an unsafe manner to handle a firearm. You ain't supposed to be all like this with no damn gun. It can easily discharge. You're showing this to little kids. Little kids love sports. They look up to these goddamn players. Next thing you know, you got a little kid with a gun. Now they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that can be said. Is it prejudice? Yes. That's where it ultimately stems from. But also just from us. We stood with him the first time, then months later he did it again.
Although I sound stupid, like taking up for him, I'm with you on that, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep taking up for him, but I'm like, damn, my nigga, you got a pass. Even if you ain't wrong legally, you did get a pass, bro.
You got a whole pass, and you did it again.
So he might not even give a fuck, y'all. Do that. He might have a Kyrie type of energy, like not spiritually, but he might not give a fuck.
It's cool. It's okay to have a I don't give a fuck attitude. I got a I don't give a fuck attitude. That's okay. But at some point, you got to give a fuck about something.
No,
And I'm not finna. We going hunt, do waving a gun around the car, some music, gun safety 101. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's the image that you're portraying.
I felt this comment. No, because our sons is watching John Morant and listening to YB. Yeah, they not listening to Chris Kaman and them. But
Facts.
I think in my opinion, we need to hold ourselves accountable as well, though, and then we don't have to worry about NBA players being role models for our kids. If we're grooming them to know that this is not your role model, this person is their intent, because they don't want to be. A lot of people don't want to be. The person who helps me with my charts and stuff, she wrote me and was like, if you're going to be a leader, you can't be blah, 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 blah. And I'm in my head, my first thought is, shit, I ain't trying to be no leader. Like, that's not my intentions. I ain't saying today. I don't wake up and say I'm finna be a leader. I wake up because my name, his name.
Where the fuck John Morant come from? Is that his last name? What the fuck was that?
His name ain't Clarence. Y'all better shut the fuck up. That dude name ain't no fucking Clarence, bro. If John Morant fucking name Clarence, I'm telling you, shit go. I'm flip a table over this motherfucker, bro. This name. I thought V was being funny. I thought she was talking shit. Let me find out, bro.
Right, let me find out too.
Let me find. Hunting during the off season, yeah, not during a playoff run while you're doing your job. Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. I just want to see niggas win, man.
I want to see us win too, but goddamn, like I'm not saying
all the time and get a pass, B. We get them passes, even when we don't give them passes. Society do. So why I can't start turning my back on some of the bullshit that our black folks do and get them a pass?
You give Kyrie Irving a pass. You give motherfuckers that stand for something a pass. Or a motherfucker who make an honest mistake. He got his pass the first time. You come back and do it again, my nigga, this is a choice. You did that shit because that's what the fuck you wanted to do. So I'm not gonna stand behind you and look dumb. Like, no, fuck you.
This nigga
you
said, bruh, that's a wild moment right there. Like, bruh, be in detail. What the fuck you mean, dude? How? Why would you say that?
He got jokes. He petty. I like that. He petty.
Hey y'all. Hey, make sure y'all follow Syndrome and Nerd Mix Alpha. They have their own podcast. They do, if not weekly, I know it's monthly with Rob and BT Bianca Tate. Again, I'm not in competition with anyone from my city. I'm an ally. I would love to be used, but don't misuse me. And I got to make sure that I give flowers to any and everybody that's doing something for my city, bro. So y'all follow them. They talk about hip hop. They talk about what's going on in the underground. My boy, even further, Nerd Mix Alpha. If you're into like comic movies, Marvel, DC, video games, bro's in tune with that whole shit. I'm ready to get ready for Flash, even though he kidnapped a bitch and shit. But see, there we go. Good spinoff. Good way to go to the next topic. So we judge black people, then we turn around and we say that we gonna cancel the dude for what he took a I don't remember what her race was, but he kidnapped her, and he's free, and they finna drop the new Flash movie. But we can't watch Ja Morant play basketball because our sons watch him play ball, and we don't want them looking up to him as a role model because he brands gun. He's around dancing with him. How y'all feel?
Wait, hold on. So somebody in the movie that's finna come out?
So what's Ezra? I want to say is his name Ezra, y'all. Come on with them comments. But the Flash,
I don't know.
Who? Know, Flash from you seen what the fuck? I don't really like.
I'm not into Marvel. I'm not a movie person.
Justice League.
Okay.
So Justice League, they got a character called the Flash.
Okay. I know who the Flash is.
So the actor
Who's playing the Flash.
was real popular last year and the year before that, and up until this point, and obviously he's back popular because they're going to put the movie out. But again, us as black folk will sit here and say things about Ja Morant not doing something that's illegal, but is not okay with a company or a business, and turn around and go support, watch a movie, even not saying you nerd mix in general, but I'm sure you're going to give a feedback about how you enjoyed or didn't enjoy the Flash, which means it's some form and fashion you're giving energy off to them. But we'll turn around and fuck with that. Why is that okay? I know it's not morally okay, but publicly, what was the other word I used? It was a real good word. I can't think of it no more. But you know what I mean? Like publicly, since we can't do nothing about it, since the higher ups are not canceling him, we're not going to cancel him. Basically, we didn't cancel R. Kelly. We didn't officially, even though some of us was like, oh, this nigga nasty, we been new. We didn't officially cancel him until the higher ups canceled him. Right now, Ja's getting canceled. As we know, the dude Flash kidnapped the whole bitch.
Yeah, that's deep. See, I didn't know nothing about that.
Nerd Mix, drop in the comments what he did, because we know you know. We know you know.
Yeah, but it doesn't surprise me that they will give him a pass.
Why you gonna get shadow banned?
Right. But
yeah, he got a pass. He the movie come out June. Like, and
you gotta think about the amount of money that they spent to make this movie. Pay the actors, production, getting location, writer, everything. They not gonna be out all that goddamn money because he kidnapped a bitch.
Hey, this motherfucker stupid. Hey, yeah, boy, you on point today. You got some good ones, bro. That motherfucker say.
Who is Jonathan Mayers?
That's the dude from Creed. That's the guy from
Majors. I'm sorry, I said Mayers. Majors.
You know the dude from Creed, the bad guy, last Creed. He also played. What was that shit with the?
I don't know.
So you remember
my black card get revoked when it comes to like TV shows and all that shit.
You don't watch a lot of TV, huh?
It's not that I don't watch a lot of TV. I personally
the black actor that they was just
I know who you're talking about though.
Domestic violence, beating on his bitches, and then they say he go with Megan Good.
Oh, so he beat bitches?
So every time we make steps forward, a Ja or a Gibbs, I hit a Ja and a Gibbs, the Jonathan Major situation. I haven't got any facts, so I can only be opinionated on it. And honestly, I felt like they was out to get him. Because soon as this black man start making strides to being like the top black man, although Michael B. Jordan is this actor that you guys find to be good, he ain't as good as Family. I'm sorry. I could tell by how dude was critiquing certain shit. And then all of a sudden out the blue, you got this shit. I ain't saying it's real it ain't real or true. It could be fake, but y'all ain't never noticed every time a black guy get the leveling up and climbing the ranks, they gonna send somebody black or your color to bring you down, or they gonna come get you themselves.
Yeah.
Now the whole Spready Gibbs opening up his ass cheeks, that's an epic L. That's an epic L. We're gonna call it a lepic. That's a lepic. An epic L. Y'all thought that a motherfucker did something when they had me on the picture licking some female tushy. This man, but you still got niggas that's promoting him. You still got niggas sharing his content, commenting. That's expected. I think folks will support the folks who fuck us over, make us look bad, way more than the ones that make us look strong. Way more than the ones who show that we're improving not only as a race, but as a culture. I talk to a few people every time I have a podcast, I always usually speak about Freddie Gibbs. And it's never from a hateful energy. It's I feel like he doesn't represent Gary, Indiana as a whole in a great way. We don't have enough artists to be compared to this one. We got one artist. So when you be like, you from this area or you from this place, and you be like, you a rapper, the first thing they do is compare you to him. And I do my best or thrive, not try. I thrive to not be comparable to most artists that's from where we from. Bro, y'all going crazy. Ezra Miller, that's his name. Say the movie's coming out because of Batman. They got Michael Keaton back. They can't shelve it. Ezra will be canned after the movie. I hope so, bro. But don't get me wrong. I got geeked when I seen Michael Keaton. That shit took me to childhood, so we can we can go from some of the negative energies that's out in the world, talk about some good nostalgic retro feelings, some vibes that make you feel like a kid again. Today I went out into the world. I got grounded because sis talk about it so much. Took them shoes off, hugged the little tree. You see, I went and got a haircut. Certain movies make me feel real nostalgic. I seen Mario Brothers. I don't know if you guys seen that yet, but that's something dope you can watch with your kids. Because I think if you was born in the 80s or even in the 90s, you can enjoy it. I wrote this shit down too, some movies. I see that they made a whole nother fucking Fast and the Furious. I don't know who the fuck keep paying that shit. You motherfuckers keep paying, but won't download my shit. You can keep watching that shit. Shout out to Tex and Jay McKenzie. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Somebody tag text message. Somebody tag Jay McKenzie. Why? Because these guys have just dropped some motherfucking some dope ass visuals. There's actually a movie, ain't no fucking rap song or R&B video. It's a movie called Thought Therapy. I seen Tex. He actually acted in it as well. I work with the female who works with the female that's part of the, you know what I'm saying? But I happen to know a few people. Again, Jay McKenzie and Tex are both from Gary, Indiana. So we got to start promoting the people that's thriving and winning outside of the Freddie Gibbs and all the other ones, so they can compare us to other people. Compare me to a text message. Compare me to a Jay McKenzie. People that are still human but doing great things. I don't be going out here trying to publicize no fuck shit, bro. I just want to open up the platform so we can learn about new people. We can talk about some old people, and we bring to the table the fucked up shit they do, but we can learn from that shit. Talk about I'm boycotting Flash. What you boycotting Flash gonna do, man? I'm gonna be in that bit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be in that motherfucker. I'm probably gonna watch it on 123 movies. Yeah. Now look, 123movies.com. If it's a black movie, that motherfucker gonna be a screener as soon as it hit. If it's a bootleg Marvel movie, you might get lucky and shit like that. I remember when Denzel was dropping all his movies back to back. What was that movie where he was drunk and high on coke and he flew the plane upside down? And this tells you a lot about how they do it. This is mental warfare, but you got to thrive. And he spoke about it, so I hold that in my brain compartment. Like, that's motivation. But they dropped his movie in hopes of like just dropping whatever the box office views, and it still went up. You know what I'm saying? This was way before the pandemic hit, but his shit still went up. But again, they want us to lose. Josh stupid, but they want us to lose. Just want to
right.
Remember I said that. My son is listening. He just said he thought they weren't putting the movie out anymore. Well, no, they putting the movie out. It's I've seen the trailer. They actually got a new trailer, which is pretty dope. Again, Michael Keaton like 70. Talking about jumping out of airplane and shit. I'm just glad they replaced.
You know what? I saw that trailer, but I didn't realize that that's what that was for.
Yeah, it's a new one. And they got Supergirl. I'm looking forward to it. I still like good movies. Just have to remember, because in the sense of, you think about all the movies you just seen, the black movies, and there be them certain characters and you just don't like them. So when you see him in another movie, he's still that nigga from the other movie. You know what I'm saying?
I lose my black card when it comes to stuff like that.
I need somebody else on the panel for these moments. That's why
Yeah.
Sherry said shit. But what I am saying to that fact, you guys, we probably need to stop doing that. We probably not need to stop placing that energy because these people were able to act or create these characters and make it seem real. That's not that person. But they may be some horrible people that's playing good people in these movies, these people that we allow our kids to look up to. So again, you have to be a role model for your kid, not these athletes and actors and actresses. Let them set an example or be a lesson. Allow them to be a lesson. Do your homework. Figure out what they did in their life to get there before you go out there and just rooting for them and pushing them. And you got a whole celebrity that you grew up with, and you ain't helping them. They not ready to be uncovered. They not.
This is why I don't allow my children to watch stuff like that.
Lovecraft. That's No Country Lovecraft. You didn't watch that shit?
No, but you know what? I said I was going to because it did look like it was pretty good.
That shit was good, bro. It was so good. The white folk took it down, bro. They stopped them.
When I heard that they were taking it away and the content behind it, I said, okay, I gotta watch it. But I actually forgot. Y'all actually just reminded me that I was supposed to watch it.
That's why, again, until I see some facts that this man really did some domestic shit to one of his females or something like that, I can't, because we always, every time one up, they gonna bring us down, bro. They gonna bring us down. Yeah, John Majors beat a girl up. Did he really? Like, did he? They got footage, or is this for show?
Right. I need some hardcore facts. I need proof.
They put that shit out as soon as Creed, like, just dropped. Again, you guys, they do it often, even to athletes and all that.
Yeah, like it's this. I hate that I can't remember his name. I'm terrible with it. But it was a dude. He was either fresh out of high school or fresh out of college. No, he was fresh out of high school. He was in high school, and this girl, white girl, he had sex with her. But she lied and told everyone the next day that he raped her.
Second degree assault, felony, burglary, and drug possession. Finish your statement. I'm sorry, sis.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was reading it as well. And basically, long story short, without any proof besides her word, young black boy who had a promising career, he was going to college, he had 4 scholarships and everything, he was playing football. Went to jail, 5 years. He was facing a whole lot more time. I think he was facing like 45 years or some shit like that. And that was the plea deal. And when he got out, the girl reached out to him and admitted that she lied.
You said you know this person?
No, it's a story that I have been
football
following.
player. The football player?
Mm-hmm.
He was a top-rated recruited, yes. Running back, yes. Lost all his scholarships. I'm talking about he was a big-ass, looked like an Adonis-ass, body-ass, like, and I'm getting a chill speaking, because this is what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. We make mistakes, too. It's all black people ain't good, just like all white people ain't black. But I need to see the facts. Man, we be so quick to chop a motherfucker down, especially somebody that look like us. We'll be like, oh, whatever. I can't even think of a white name. I can't, but y'all think of one. But we'll be quick to get Trevor. And Trevor got bodies in his motherfucking refrigerator. Like, for real. And training other people. Like, bruh, again, show me the Carfax, and then I'll be like, all right, I get it. Right. Creed and Lovecraft, bro, that's Kane. The whole Marvel phase was based off his character. Yeah. But again, he is making strides of leveling up. This is the black man. This is the black man that's finna take over Marvel. You get what I'm saying? He might even got a little cocky at some point, because when you start making moves, you might say the wrong thing to the wrong. I've heard, bruh. Do you know what's the Terry Crews nigga? Have y'all heard the story about the white man that tried to have sex with him, grabbed his junk? This shit deeper than what y'all think. Like, so
Mhm.
facts cool, but let's stop saying shit about our folks and we don't know it. We don't know
Right.
everything to be everything.
And
You
we
know,
don't understand that a lot of that shit, like, yeah, they have agreed and are under their contract, but sometimes they be trying to get out. Like, for all we know, John Morant probably trying to get out.
that's what I said. I said, what's to tell me he don't want to play ball or don't want to play ball for Memphis? Because guaranteed, if he was to get dropped right now, and the NBA said he could still play if somebody pick him up, you think ain't nobody else gonna pick John Morant up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got to do better by us, y'all. We got to start treating them the same way we treat us and treat us the way we treat them. That makes sense. We got to stop spreading all these rumors like Freddie Gibbs spread his cheeks. Start motherfucking doing your research.
So he really spread his shit.
Boy, look, you ain't seen the interview with his baby mama in the cop. Look, matter of fact,
I was supposed to watch it, but I didn't.
listen, the nigga inboxed me, right? I'm talking about text me. This motherfucker said, I want to have sex with Freddie Gibbs' baby mama. I want to bust a nut on his baby's head. I don't even dislike Freddie that much to feel that way. So I'm like, I'm completely blown when fam sent me this, but I'm like, yikes.
That's deep.
That's deep, like real deep.
That's
What you mean? What you talking about, Jay Pretty? I created a trend females been doing. What? Talk. Get into details. Put more. He was a whole.
He has a whole hashtag on Twitter.
On God, he was. On God, I woke up to it.
So now I gotta go try to figure out my Twitter account.
But even that don't stop nobody from supporting him or nothing. You know, I've seen every niggas using his music all through their stories, and it's life. Popular is cool, no matter what you're popular for. Popular is more cool than somebody who isn't known and know what the fuck they talking about.
Right.
All right, so I wrote down stuff for the dead moments and shit, man. I do want to talk about my business right now, for just a little small moment. And if you got a business, you should be sharing your business in the comments. You should be putting your tags, your links. BK got a business. If you like nails done, let's say you work a job and you can't have nails as much as you would like to. Well, she's got the press-ons, the dig grippers, the rice, whatever snap, whatever they call them. She got them. Shout out to BK. First and foremost. So if you guys like what she got on hand, reach out to her. I want to shout out some other businesses too before I even speak on my business. Also, if you like breakfast is one of your favorite parts of the meal or the day or whatever, I want you guys to just trust me on this one. Reach out to Kyla. Kai Pie, her shit's on fire. She got the sweet bun, she got the cold shoulders, she got the warm hugs. You know, if I know her menu like that, I'm in tune and the shit is good. I came down and visited. I had got a pan of sweet buns. The bitches didn't even barely made it back to Atlanta. When I say compared to Cinnabon, because that's what growing up a lot of folks would talk about, it's killing Cinnabon. It don't leave that aftertaste, you know, that aftertaste from the dark fake cinnamon and all that. It don't leave that.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's so good that I went on a limb and offered my co-host to buy her first one just because I wanted her to know the feeling. And when I say
how she me so bad, y'all.
Motherfucker was in the back room like, but
oh my God.
Good. And we have to do more of this. When you find somebody, you ain't even finding them because they've been there the whole time. They've been going to school.
Mm-hmm.
You've been serving them, or maybe they've been serving you, or maybe y'all smoke weed together, go to parties, get drunk together. But once you notice that this person is talented and about their business, man, this is okay to shut up. It's okay to share their experience, their business, whatever. It's okay. And I can guarantee that you're gonna reciprocate that energy. You're gonna receive it. If not the next day, it'll be next week. It'll be when you need it most, bro. Like for real.
Right.
Talented folk, it ain't about competing. Man, there's some dope ass artists beyond me. Syndrome, we don't rap the same. Nerd Mix, we don't rap the same. They also hold podcasts. We don't talk the same. We got different ideas. I'm sure you can learn from me, both in a good, bad way, and them too. So, man, like, take this opportunity. If you got a business, put your shit in the business. If you're trying to start some shit, you need somebody to give you some motivation. I help. If you got a brand, you trying to merchandise, or you trying to start your fashion line, I help. And it's free. Again, mind you, I've been doing all this for free for years. Every now and then I may put up my cash out, but I be feeling out of pocket, and I shouldn't, because I'm an entertainer, entrepreneur. BK is sliding into the entrepreneur. Pause. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, pause. But she's sliding into the entertainer entrepreneurship with me. She should be able to do that as well. Even before then, she does nails. She make nails. We don't make as much as people that go out into the world and work a 9 to 5. That's not a knock. That's just the truth. So with us, right, you all, I think we owe it to ourselves to put our cash up every now and then. You know, I take the time out to just try to be positive, but be the real me. My son always, hey, tell her to put us up on some movies, because we need new movies. You know, that's right. In the podcast, we gonna talk about is new movies and shit like that. Like I said, if y'all ain't seen Thought Therapy yet, text message Jay McKenzie, Gary, Indiana.
Where can we find it at?
Tubi and Amazon Prime. Tubi and Amazon Prime. Also, I gotta shout out my wifey. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I shouted her out enough today, but she's also on a few movies on Tubi and Amazon Prime. So y'all check her out. Oh, yeah. You know, she official, man. And she doing her assistant thing now. So she started sacrificing a lot of her screen time, her dancing time for this move, which has made me sit back and think about how I'm moving. I got to sacrifice a lot more, even with this. Not necessarily with this, but if I
tell sis, her bro, he looking bad on Bad Boys Club.
Who? Raz B, man. Hey, I'm gonna get him on an interview, bro. Did I tell you that I went and tried out for that shit? That's what we supposed to do. The thing about that.
No, I was with Cynthia Bailey. Somebody else had to be bad.
We gonna definitely have to talk about these things now that we locked in for that.
You was going to audition for Houston.
So it was for Houston.
The Texas one. The Texas one
in Atlanta, but the trials was in Atlanta. So first of all, I'm not knowing that this. Y'all know one of my best friends is gay, Paris Aaron. Shout out to best friend, but I'm not knowing that I'm finna walk into a whole sausage fest, basically, of niggas and Daisy Dukes and brawls and pits, you know. And I done came into my glow. I done got all attractive, especially out here. You know, I'm a little flamboyant and shit. They don't know what side I'm playing on. Man, what's the nigga with the twisted up body, like cursive writing?
Shamar.
I'm standing right in front of Shamar. Like, I really got footage of this dude. He arguing. I don't be understanding why homosexuals argue so much. That shit fucking, oh my God. Like,
because they think that's how women are. Not all, but some of them have this warped image, like the ghetto banshee woman. And that's the image that they portray.
That's interesting as hell. That is interesting. It really sounds like that's real too, because they're competing. Not all of them, because all
right. That's why I said not all, because Paris, like, I don't know him like that, but I love Paris' energy when I'm around him.
That nigga ain't competing.
He's gay. He's himself, but he not trying to be no girl. He ain't out here.
He Paris.
Exactly. He ain't all.
Somebody tag my brother Paris.
Right.
Somebody tag my brother Paris Aaron, man. Whenever we speak on somebody, tag them. I want them to know that we speaking on them in a good light. But again, I didn't know that it was gonna be that. And that's a great analogy. That's something we definitely need to talk about at one point during our live. Why gay men act like that, I never knew. Because they're competing with women, and they're also visualizing this is how women act. I want to be a woman, or I think I'm a woman, so this is how I'm gonna act. I'm sorry, you're not a woman. I don't care how much body work you get, how much you suck. You're not a woman.
But again, those are still broken individuals. Like there are some gay people that walk in their truth. They're them, whether they dress like a girl or dress like a boy, whatever, however they are, they're just them. They're not extra loud. I gotta be seen, gotta be heard, just rah rah all the time. They're not like that.
Well, some people, some of them are loud, but they just loud. But you can tell they're not extra, like
Yeah,
too much ranch
yeah,
on the salad. Like, come on, nah. I
right.
gotta watch it. I'm still waiting on. I'm glad you loved it. Make sure you share it. Well, I know you did. I ain't gotta tell you, sis, but I ain't watched it yet. I was waiting on wifey. He gonna say, okay, as long as we know. Yeah, man, we all in agreement that Josh stupid. We
Yeah, we agreed on that.
mother was dope. Hey man, look, I'm not watching shit with J-Lo funky ass, bro. I don't want to watch shit with J-Lo acting like she's a
What
fucking.
J Lo do?
She ain't killed nobody. Got her running through the snow and shit like she Ann or Hannah or something. Mom, just sit your motherfucking ass down. Macaroni your ass to have a seat. Charles White. Let me see what I see. Something about Charles from Why Did I Get Married? Still on my hit list. Which,
Characters who yeah.
hey, I'm gonna have to write that down. We're gonna start a live. Probably one of our next ones with write down a character that you don't know personally in real life, but because of how they acted in the movie, you just hate them. I think that is actually like a good thing to do because you can put people on. Oh, you just like now. Let me tell you about some of these real actors that have played all these angels, and they the molesters. They the ones who rape and kill.
And you know what I've noticed? A lot of the characters that we don't like is because we know somebody that's like that. So we identify that person in those characters.
Instead of not liking the person and just like this
Exactly.
motherfucker did a good job. He a hell of an actor. Because at the end, that's really what you're saying. This person is
Right.
a hell of an actor.
You acted so well that I don't even like you.
Why you say you wish you wasn't at the job, bro? He must really love motherfucking J-Lo. I definitely love Lovecraft. It was anything black about magic or about the things that they try to scare us about.
They use.
Because when you a part of the universe, when you part of the universe like you and I, the motherfucking hair starts standing up, and you know your body telling you something, and you should listen, and you should start researching. So I really love that shit. Why you say they use it? I know why you said it, but go ahead and tell them why you say that they really use.
Of course, they use our magic, our powers. This is why they deemed it evil.
Because
they want to use it. They know the powers. It was a point where there wasn't no paying for energy. They were literally a lot of these old cathedrals that they're calling churches and stuff like that. Those were powerhouses where they were bringing in energy. That's why those stained glasses look the way they did. This is why the geometry in the buildings were built a certain way. One pole was negative, one pole was positive. They were harnessing energy from the earth.
Same way as the Egyptians. The Egyptians was doing it with the top of the pyramid all the way to the bottom. But you ain't gonna know unless you do your studies or you have a conversation and you're okay with hearing some shit that you might not believe.
Right.
I ain't never really watched Power, man. I feel like this. I've been around so much street shit, bro. I care less about the streets. Not that it ain't a good show and shit. Be like, fuck Power. I'm trying to get the power. Ain't shit Power can teach me.
You know what? Like, don't get me wrong. I have my little guilty pleasure black shows that I will watch, but for the most part, like, I don't want to watch shit. Like, why we always gotta be gangsters? Why we always gotta sell drugs? Why black women always gotta be strippers and hoes? Well, you know, and we always gotta be pimps or single mothers. Daddy locked up in jail. Like, damn, y'all ain't tired of that narrative?
Man, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Like for real. What would you like to see a movie of? Anybody, everybody. Let's go ahead and knock down the walls and do a little communicating, a little talking.
Like
What
I've never been a huge movie person. So but take me back to the 90s when sitcoms were so positive. When we had a surge of black kids going to college because of a different world in the Cosby show, Family Matters, hell, Fresh Prince, Martin. Give me that back. Give me back our
you
shows and
you
stuff
took
that
me
show
back
us
to
in
that shit.
for real.
You took me back. Then you got me. Now you got me thinking about shit I used to watch before school, like Bogey, Biker Mice from Mars, and whew, like. But those things take you away from the reality of just living in the slums or tragedy, losing family members.
It gave us hope. It gave us something to aspire to. Like people say like I'm crazy. I remember making a post and I had so many people arguing with me that this point that I'm gonna make isn't true. But it is. Think about shows and music during the 60s and the 70s. We had James Brown and Marvin Gaye telling everybody black it's good to be black. Let's
Wasn't
take pride
nobody
in that
killing.
shit.
Wasn't
You
nobody
know
killing.
what I'm we weren't trying to kill each other. Yeah, we
Can
had
you
murder.
name one song? Can you think of one song prior to rap where anybody was killing? I'm talking about black music where somebody was killing another person. Like all they was screwing, it was fucking, making babies, or cheating and then making up, but wasn't no killing or robbing your mans. And I think one nigga made a song. He was talking about the bad shit, but he was uplifting. What's that? What's the song? It ain't Al Green, or it may be Al Green, or maybe it's the dude who got the grit stone on him.
That's Al Green.
Al Green got the grits. I thought, no, what the daddy killed him.
Marvin Gaye.
Didn't he have a song where he was talking about like where there be no more crying and no, my head
Yeah,
is.
he was talking about war. He was talking about the war, Vietnam War. But like people don't understand that they stopped making records not because they came out with new technology. I just saw this pretty post. I'm so not gonna play with y'all. But they stopped making music on vinyls.
Like, what did you Google? Like, what did you Google? Did you Google Spready Gibbs? Like, what was your word?
Y'all are crazy.
Hold on, guys, I have a journal for our youth about to drop, encouraging our youth to write or be able to deal with their thoughts, even when feeling as if nobody is listening. This letter is for you. This letter is for you is the name. Hey, I'm with it. You make sure
I like that.
You drop me a link. You come on here and talk about it. You spread that energy all through my posts. You can
I like that. That's dope.
On there and say, hey, don't forget I'm dropping a book. I don't give. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody told me that I should write more. I think we stop writing once we get out of school and we feel like we don't need it.
And these phones, writing and putting it into the art, into the universe. We got to get back to that.
Yeah, I know we got to get back to it.
But that's to go back to what I was saying about music. They stopped putting music on vinyls because we were having so much love songs and so many songs of uplifting and positivity that if the frequency and the hertz that were actually coming off of these vinyls, because you could actually really feel it back then with vinyl, it was raising our vibration and we was getting too powerful and it was getting too unified. So they had to do something to break us. They used our music. They used our forms of entertainment to cast spells upon us.
They make everything about death or sex.
Death and destruction and sex.
And it makes us feel like that's all we good for.
Right.
That wasn't my brain speaking. That was more my spirit and my heart. As soon as you said that, my rebuttal in my head was like, damn, you know, and it made me spin a block on Shorty, on our situation with my situation with Shorty. You know,
Think about it. Like black, as far as our culture, we really have what, maybe three really mainstream forms of music that we listen to: rap, R&B, and blues.
the popular ones,
The most popular.
because you
You
do
know,
have
because of course
some that listen to
we got
country. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying, like as far as like you said, them the three.
And the two of them is
It's
destructive.
trash. It's destructive as hell.
Oh, you know what? We forgot one. We forgot one. If they're not talking about sex or killing somebody, R&B, they done flipped R&B now to where the man or the woman is singing about cheating or fucking your partner over or how you know, just everything but a healthy relationship. Everything but that.
Now, when you look at their cultures and their genres of music, they really only have one that's fucked up, and that's rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
even then,
and
without
even then, it's still not as bad as what we listen to.
We got to change the narrative, though. It start with 1, 2, 3 of us, then that evolve into 6 and 12s and 24s and 32s. Next thing you know, it's a community of us of 100. Yeah, we might not know each and every one, but we know that energy is passing. These lessons are passing. Shit like that, it matters. It may not affect us. It may not change while we here, but if y'all don't believe in passing the shit through the bloodline, like just the same way as the sickness or your mental, like, oh, your daddy was a fighter, he had hands, so you got hands too.
Yeah.
It could be deeper than that, though. It could be like,
but you know what? I'm glad you said that, and I don't know if I tagged you in this post, but if I didn't, I'm gonna go back and tag it to you later. I was and it touched me, and it made me go and hug my son, and it almost brought me to tears because basically, in a nutshell, they were talking about how we speak upon ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We speak upon our kids. Like they asked the white mom, "Are you proud of your son?" Or basically, and she's like, "Yeah, because he does this. He's a straight A student. He does well with football. Da 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 da. And just praising him." And then you ask the black mom, and her response was basically like, "Well, yeah, but he get on my nerves, but yeah, he do this, and he worse him, but he do this. He break shit. He jump off the table, but he do this." And the lady was like, we do this because it's rooted back into slavery time, or as I say, prison of war time, when slave master would come and say, hey, that boy, he picking that cotton good. And the mom be like, "Oh no, he lazy. I gotta go back over and work," because it's in fear of our children being separated. It's so deep rooted. Like I caught myself doing it because people will praise my son, like, "Oh, he's such a good kid. He does this, da da da." And I'll be like, "Man, he get on my damn nerves. He always doing this." And I just started thinking back, like, I'm really proud of him because he's really a good kid. He made great grades. He's very lovable, very personable. He's a boy, and he's a boy's boy. Like,
and you don't want him to be perfect. We're not chasing perfection.
Right.
It's something wrong with everybody, bro.
Exactly.
Mentally, physically, every sense you could think of, something is wrong with everybody. And you just hope that it's something that can be fixed, and it's life if it can't. Again, these white folks have used everything to religion to put us in bondage. So when we get in arguments or discussions, we use religion to try to switch it and shit like that. We don't gotta do that, bro. You could like literally, again, you can tell, like, you got emotional talking about that, right? But you knew why. Motherfuckers is playing with us. Motherfuckers been playing with us since day one. Motherfuckers playing with your son, been playing with us as a people since day one. Now we gotta grab that shit and get control of it one by one. Like I know I be fucking up. I know the way I eat, but now I know why. I know whether it's because of the bloodline that I've carried all the way to slavery, whether how I was raised and they had no control over it. But it is what it is. Now I take grasp of that shit. I take accountability. Exactly. We got to start. You one of my accountability partners. Pooh obviously one. Motherfucker text me out drop of a dime. Nigga, fuck you arguing with these motherfuckers for We gotta first know that a motherfucker ain't checking you. They checking your temperature. Let me check your temperature for you. Let me see if you sick. Sis, you sick. You your shit going low. We need you back high. Why do you have to be offended by somebody who cares about you and wants to see you vibrate at the highest level, whether it's eating? Like
I'm not gonna say, oh girl, people don't care about her because I don't know her personally. I don't know her story. I don't know her situation, but I do know from experience that people who have never really experienced genuine love and having someone genuinely care about them and their well-being is not receptive to that. There's a difference between being raised in survival and being raised in love.
And a person who has been raised in love will not respond the way that she does. I say that from a place of experience. I was not raised in love. I'm just a genuine loving person. Like I'm a softie. Exactly. I'm a softie. My mother's not a hug you, I love you, kiss you. And that's not a shot. That's a real life. Some of us had those parents, some of us didn't.
My mom isn't like that. But I decided to change that narrative with my children. I'm gonna hug you. I don't give a fuck how mad I am. And I tell my son or my daughter, look, I don't give a fuck how pissed, I
think that's why it did. I don't want to use bother as a word, but I think that's why I kind of understood or I was attached to the situation because I felt, and that's probably how I should have gave it off. I've been a sexual deviant because I wasn't loved properly. So I think loving is having two bitches, being in a polygamous relationship, fucking all of my baby mamas at one time. I thought love was having kids. It's not. Love is not that. Love is something really.
And you know what? A lot of people have this warped thought process when it comes to polygamy. And most real polygamous relationships, the man may be sleeping with both the women, but the women aren't sleeping with each other. Like they're not.
You talking about in a polygamous relationship?
Yeah, most in real people nowadays are just really just greedy.
It depends.
And trying to avoid. I mean, it's sometimes they bisexual.
These women really, is greedy as hell now. They
exactly.
Take dicks.
But
vagina.
if you actually go deep in the culture when polygamy was really polygamy, the man was really a breadwinner, really out there getting it, having two families under one roof. The women, or however many bitches it was, they weren't sleeping with each other. He was sleeping with them.
Right. But some of them had two families under two roofs. Times was different. Niggas could afford to do it because it was men. These another thing again. White people. I hate to make it so white. I want to say higher ups because I do believe that it's other races and cultures are part of the higher ups. But the higher ups was to try to break apart the black family, whether it's one family or two families. And if a nigga can have 2 and 3 families, oh my God, he's a king. He's too powerful.
Exactly.
From that sense, if you do your homework, well, most of us know we were already here. We didn't come on boats from Africa. They came here. Most of us are not even black per se. We are the true Indians and the true Jews and all that other shit, depending on what land your bloodline come from. I do
Exactly.
I was already I believe I'm a part of the Indian bloodline. That's why I hallucinate and my energy and the dream catchers and shit, they do something for me.
Mm-hmm.
We got to start researching it. Like I wrote this down. I think question everything and take notes. Especially in these conversations when you see it could be me and BK, it could be anybody, and it ain't got to be just talking about Black history or shit like that. But it could be just about movies and things. I think it's like just shit to be learned in everything: music, movies, dialogue, back and forth, even an argument, a disagreement is something to be learned.
Exactly.
Whether you learn to just approach things differently the second time around. If you can tell, everything I do now is different. I may seem like the same worthy, and I use some of the same tactics, but I approach it a lot differently. Our words don't know humor. My bad. I was going through a lot of the comments as me and BK talking. I do want to read some of them out loud because I do want you guys to go into detail on what you mean. Our words don't know humor. Just said this the other day, bro, too. She said Jay Aiko is a definitely drill singer. Yes, she will have a bitch break
Yes.
you quick. She will have your bitch like. I'm sorry, that's one thing I'm thriving to stop saying, but until I get it together, I say bitch word a lot. But we'll have your bitch leave, will put you out. Bitch would do everything, would smoke your weed. She's a whole thug. But let me tell you,
Yes.
that bitch married with a perfect relationship. Not a perfect relationship, but you know what I'm saying?
A thriving, healthy relationship.
It is their job as entertainers to not give you healthy shit. They don't even, I don't even think all of them know it. Or they all don't even notice it. What they're noticing is what sells. What gets people box off. On the flip side, I fight with this every day. But
I mean, look at it. A lot like our rappers our age, they was talking about Pimp Harder and man, these niggas is fucking married
because they doing
with
it for
fucking
paper.
families.
That's why I was going to look. They doing it for paper though. They're not doing it for purpose. Because you can tell the genuine artist, whatever. It ain't got to be just rap. It could be you doing your nails. Are you doing it for paper or purpose? I'm saying this from example. I fell in this hole, like that's why I was shadowed, because I was fucked up for 30 days, these last 30 days. I started selling these clothes for paper instead of purpose. I was creating because I make people happy. I make them feel good. It's like a haircut. You know how you go into the beautician or the barber and you go from ugly to feeling good. That's about purpose. Next thing you know, you got all the clients, everybody pulling up on you. It's about purpose. Once you start doing whatever you doing for paper, fame, clout, all that other shit, you're going to start losing out. You might not even catch yourself. Again, this is from example. I didn't catch myself. Oh, I'm thinking I'm doing good. I know that I'm making this money. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep making bitches weird. Nigga, that's fuck, nigga, that ain't all you be on. That ain't even your best thing. That's not even what you meant to really push. So I shut down my online site. I say, I got to get back into my brain. I got to get back into the organics. What was Worthy doing this for? I was doing this for the motherfuckers who can relate to that shit, but don't feel like bitches is weird every day. Some day they want to go on their woke shit. They want to can I live. Others day they feeling real artsy and they feeling like art in motion. Other day I'm feeling real pro-black. Oh, I can't wait till y'all see this drop, man. I can't wait till y'all see this drop, man. I'm gonna send you a picture. I think I'm gonna make a whole lot of noise with this drop, but I'm feeling pro-black. I might want to wear some legalized being black, but this is not an everyday thing because I'm not a do something everyday ass nigga. I create waves. My waves, when I say waves, it's like a beach. You go to that beach and water got hella waves. You should have several waves. Don't depend on one wave. Because that one wave gonna get small on your ass. When you could have 6, 7 different waves, them bitches, what happened when they all hit? It's called a tsunami. Sorry, y'all. I'm just feeling myself. Feeling good.
Oh no.
Everything will come as offense. What do you mean when you say that, Jay? I mean, no, that's T. I thought I pressed J. What do you mean, no? Oh, okay. Our words don't know humor. you just said that the other, and you're right. You could be sending somebody a text and they'll read it with an attitude. This is something me and my wife deal with because she started off with the spicy me. I ain't gonna lie. Then I wanted to get mature and get me a good woman. Said, I don't like this me. I started doing things a little differently. Not so spicy, but she'll text some shit and be like, "You had an attitude. You wrote it like this." Damn, it wasn't capital. I didn't have an exclamation point at the end.
But it be, it's like that. Like when me and Keith text, I read it in the manner in which I know she talks.
But do that mean she talking like that at that moment?
It depends on what we're talking about.
That's like that. Although it depends on what y'all talking about, I don't think you could truly do that because then you're assuming, and then you build this.
That is exactly why I don't like texting. Because
I think you told me that.
I get what you're saying. Like I'm a spicy person, so I talk
and
with
then look, I know.
So when I text,
I say some shit like I'm being nice, but I know I'm being a bitch ass nigga at this point.
So yeah, so texting can definitely be lost in translation. Like if you a spicy person, if you send a text, even if it's good morning, a motherfucker can read it as if you just said good morning. And you probably over there on cloud nine, happy, cheerful, in a good mood. You know what I'm saying?
It's a test. It's a test. You ain't supposed to assume if it's good or bad. You just supposed to assume somebody saying good morning. You go with what you know. Not like go with what you think. They go with just continue the good vibe.
Like I've had instances with me and my little boo thing thingy, whatever you want to call it, as we on good terms right now. So
I hear him in the back. I hear him.
No, I'm at home, so you don't hear him.
I thought I was hearing a little bare white voice.
No, we don't do
ridiculous for here for a minute.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. You can't be around my kids. We ain't never be that cool. So we officially.
You better than most. You better than most. They will have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men around in and out. I deal with that right now with one of my baby mamas, and I mean it's life, It ain't right, but it's life. She said, I need to snap back. I almost got distracted. Hopefully you're not talking about on the live, but just in life in general. Jay, let me give you these words of encouragement. Everybody get distracted.
For real.
This is what this community is about, where we can help each other stay on point. Catch a motherfucker that, because we tend to post how we truly feel on Facebook. A lot of folks act like they don't feel the way they post, but yes, you do, bitch. You do. I 7 posts was negative. You're going through something. Just let me, and it's okay. Just as long as you remember that you're human. Find you some things that'll change that. I wrote this down. You guys, if you don't mind, me and BK gonna run them down verbally, but for Jay and anybody else that's open to hearing some shit, write some books that you have read or that you plan on reading because somebody suggested that have made some changes to your life or is going to make some changes to your life. For my men, I've got The Richest Man in Babylon. I know my barber just gave me a book today. I was supposed to pull it out so I could tell you guys.
Actually, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna grab the book that I am about to start reading.
I also started reading Be Light. But when I say I started reading, it's only read the back of it. I started on Kobe Bryant, the Mamba mentality, because I'm my biggest enemy. And I think that's a lot of the greats' problem. We are our biggest enemies. We
are our worst critics.
On me, or you get insecure, you get scared, fearful, you lose your confidence. All of the above. I be needing some shit that keep me level-headed. This podcast also does it as well. So I
Yeah.
appreciate those that tap in with us and give us words of encouragement, show us love, because it lets me know that we on the right track. We're not doing this for clout. We doing this to, like Talisha said at one point, she said, y'all, what she said she was like, I needed this or something like that to that extent. This is what we do it for.
Right. This is the book. This is actually one of my Facebook friends.
Mm.
He's he's a really dope individual. Like I learn a lot from him, and he's on the same wave, but um he's way deeper than where we are because he's been in it for a while. But he feels, he wants to heal us through love, and he pretty much is like the only way that we're going to ever heal is once we start loving ourselves and loving each other. It like I'll just say his name is Golden Aki or however you say it.
Tag
I'm
him.
terrible with him. I can't. I'll go back and tag him, but
Golden
check
Akachi.
him out. Akachi. Okay, he's
I like it. I like it
dope.
already. And so on the business tip, you guys.
And he speaks, and he actually what he speaks about, he's actually living. Like
Where he
his
from?
wife.
He from
He's
Gary?
from Texas. No, he's from Texas.
Okay.
His
We
wife.
gotta get him on the podcast. Gotta get him so he can take over and really talking and just encourage folks. I'm sure some folks that want to write books and need some words of encouragement might need to meet an author. That's what I'm trying to provide. That's what I'm thriving to provide. I'm a little nigga from Gary, Indiana, y'all. Y'all seen mostly where I come from.
In this book, like he has a section on each zodiac sign. So of course I went straight to mine. And when I say, whew, he read me like, oh my God. Like it's like he knew me personally.
Sag's horrible. I'm sorry. Me and the Sag friend of mine. She is horrible.
No, Sages are dope. They are yes, they are fellow fire sign like myself. I rocks with them.
I'm talking shit, bro. Cause one Sag fuck it up. We gotta stop doing that too. Acting like somebody's sign. If you a Scorpio and you fuck it up for the rest of no, you just fucked it up for
no. But like for me personally, like I couldn't see myself dating another Taurus or Virgo. Like our signs are just not compatible. I can't say it was just one person. These are people that I've interacted with on different planes, whether it was dating, friendship, working, going to school. Like I'm cool. My sister and my brother, and like me and Tauruses, we can get along on like a friendship level. But like dating, our signs are just not compatible. It don't work. I'm cool.
Compatible with everything. I'm compatible with whoever want to be compatible. Like my Gemini, I wouldn't think that we would be meshing this much, but I think it's because we want to be compatible. I get it, but I just don't believe in the signs as much as everybody else do. I mean, I see it tells a little bit, but for me, I feel like it don't.
Right. Like now, I'm just not gonna completely write a person off because of their sign. I'll give you a chance, but if I keep getting the same experience or the same type of experience, personality just don't mesh.
Literally, it's been rough. Hey, I'm happy that I could help, that we could help.
I'm glad we could help.
It's been rough for me this month too. I think I shared it. I shared it Friday when I had Big Lex pop in. But my last 30 days has been rough. That's why I shut down my online shop. I know I could do better. I also find myself getting weak at times, eating the wrong shit. Look, you see apple pies and all type. I think I done burned my goddamn chicken up.
You tripping.
Been live how long?
2.5.
that motherfucking chicken crazy.
You got it in the oven?
Yeah, that shit is over with. I had worked up. So I do a lot of brand ambassador work. That's how, as entrepreneur, any entrepreneurs out there that's looking for something that can help pay the bills and give you time to do what you're doing. I do a lot of brand ambassador work. So I work for a Gordon Food Services event, and man, they sent us home with boxes and boxes of chicken and a whole bunch of shit. But let me tell you about this. This was a test from God or the universe, whatever you believe in. So my journey has been hard because of food, what I choose to eat. And I had started fasting for 30 days. Went from drinking the bullshit coconut water that's sweet to drinking the right shit to not even drinking this bottled water. I know y'all see me drinking bottled waters. I hadn't even been fucking with that. Went and worked that event. Started eating this shit at the job, knowing I shouldn't, knowing my energy been up. I ain't been feeling lethargic and no bullshit like that. And I just started back falling, spiraling back. Like I've started doubting myself. I go get 2-3 pies from the stove.
Because you vibrating low. When you put that shit back in your body and you know better.
And it makes it
worse. Especially once you've already started the process of cleansing. You can't go back.
So I'm starting over. Well, I'm picking it up where I left it, but
right, like you better with me. Like I
appreciate you.
I know I need to do it. I know I need to do better. I do better with my kids, but I don't necessarily do better with myself.
Brian, what's up, B? Long time no see, bro. Say astrology is crazy. It definitely is, man. But like I said, some of it's on point. It leads you in a certain direction.
You know what it is? A lot of people, and I'm guilty of it myself, we just focus on our sun signs and we don't understand that we got moon sign, rising signs. We got 12 signs in our charts where most people have 12. Like our time of birth, where we were born, like all that shit does play into our personality. But ultimately, it is up to you whether you're going to vibrate high and do right or vibrate low and be bullshit.
You take it for what it's worth. You take some of it, like you take the good shit and leave the bad shit, I think. Like you just don't go all in on astrology, all in on charts, all in on their birthday. No, you gotta, go out, feel the air, talk to somebody, observe and learn. Again, social media, a lot of folks use as avatars and create these new people, these people that they're really not. So we get lost in the sauce. You think you're dealing with you think this nigga, this bitch you talking to is a good person, and nah, it ain't that. They created this character, the superhero.
Exactly. And you know what? Not taking shots at old girl, but like you were saying, like you say she were posting, positive about crystals and stuff like that. Like a lot of people, and I'm not saying that she's one of them, but a lot of people do approach this awakening movement like it's a cult. And they portray themselves like they're all into this, but they really not. Some people are turning it into a religion.
And it ain't. It's a spiritual.
And it's not. It's a spiritual thing.
For me, it's something I want to grasp it. I'm ignoring her about my chicken because I'm mad as hell. Do y'all know that chicken just cooked for?
Love you too, sis.
That chicken just cooked for 2.5 hours, fam.
On what?
I was baking it. So thank God I had it in the oven. But that motherfucker was big. The bitch is like this now. Motherfucker like BW3 wings now. Motherfucker was big. I'm hurting. I'm hurting right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But 2 things. That was God. I ain't supposed to be eating that. Two, that was God. We had such a good conversation. It was so fulfilling that I ain't hungry. I'm full. I'm full. I feel good. My energy is, I'm vibrating high. And that's what it's about. I was probably finna eat that shit, get tired, not get nothing done. Who knows? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So, and like I told you, I got that from GFS. What I learned from the GFS situation is all this food is the same. It's no good for us, and it's all the same. Like the shit that we buy from Popeyes and KFC's, a lot of not. Let's not say necessarily KFC and Popeye. I'm just using those two franchises, but places that are like that are serving you chicken sandwiches. These are the same chicken sandwiches. They just doing a different seasoning. They might be a
Mm-hmm.
little longer. I know that because I was at the convention and motherfucking Purdue chicken was the same chicken as the chicken from the other niggas on the other side of the convention because I was the nigga running the food to Purdue, running the food to this spot. And I'm like, wait,
That's just like when you buy a Kroger's brand or Walmart brand or Great Value brand.
no, it's really that. It's really the same. It's
It's
just different
exactly the
packaging.
same, just different packaging.
But do you know I argue with motherfuckers all my life? Like, no, it's not. It tastes different. No, bitch, this shit is the same.
Same.
This shit is literally the same shit. I'm getting mad thinking about this shit right now, talking to you. You know how much fucking money, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
fucking god, I'm getting red in the face, yo. I'm sorry. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hugs to you too, sis. Belita said I'm reading. Oh no, T said I'm reading Deliverance from Demonic Conveyance and Curses.
Covenant.
Covenants. That's
And
interesting.
I want to read that.
Hey, yeah, I got scared. I'm gonna be honest. I got a little nervous about reading that.
Now I got interested in that because who?
How is the book going? Hey, you, sus, and V. You guys gave us the title of those books. I know V said that that book is so interesting that she started taking notes in her journal. She's a grown ass woman, so you know that book's got to be good if she's doing that.
Right.
T just gave us the title of the book, and BK did a whoo, and she want to read it. So if y'all don't mind, before y'all go, because I don't know how much longer anybody, I'm probably gonna end this live in the next 23 minutes because we have officially been live for 2 hours, 37 minutes, 18 seconds and counting. So we'll probably end in about 23 minutes, top it off at three hours. But if you don't mind, y'all write an insert for these ladies because I'm sure they're interested now on what these books is about. Too much of anything is not good for you. Some people are spiritually sick. They are eating the fruit too fast and regurgitating it, not taking the time to actually digest the knowledge. I think that may have been a problem with myself at one point too.
Mm-hmm.
Completely honest, I was getting so happy learning the new shit. I keep feeding myself and forgetting the old shit, not adding to my life and improving my life and pacing myself. I honestly know that was a part of my 30-day fall off. It's like, ooh, all this at the tip of my fingers. Oh, let me
Yeah.
tell BK about this and this. It's
It's a sensory overload.
too much of anything. Whew, you kind of made my tummy hurt with that one, sus.
Mm-hmm.
Check me in, made my tummy hurt. It's doing us and was just talking about what we eat today. Mind you, I just cooked all the fried chicken. I'm getting it together. It's a journey though.
It's a journey. It is like I'm just slowly taking things out of my diet. I'm walking more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm slowly seeing the weight coming off of me. I look at pictures from when was that, like 2020 to now. I've lost weight and didn't even realize it. Like the death of my father triggered me and put me into a depression that I didn't even realize I was in. Like I've been smoking weed since I was 15 years old. I ain't never been paranoid, had no anxiety attack, nothing. I lost
Me
my pops. I was trying to smoke, and baby, I'm talking about full blown panic attacks. So I stopped smoking, and when I stopped smoking, I started eating. and eating all the wrong shit. And just coming out of that depression and getting more just woosah and just centered in my life and not eating just because I know it's food there and actually wait until I'm hungry, even if that means I don't eat that day. I'm okay. And I'm seeing the transformation. I'm seeing the weight. I'm seeing my clothes being baggy on me. You know, friends saying like, "Oh, I seen that picture you posted. Like, girl, you was big. Why you done slim down?" I'm like, "Damn." You know, it's a process.
And
So I could,
you living though. That's why you ain't noticing it. You happy. You building up your happiness. You're doing it with purpose. You're not doing it to lose weight. It's like I'm doing
right.
it because it just makes me feel good. It's genuine.
Exactly.
All right, we gonna watch you. We on your ass, BK. Don't be getting out here getting all fast and shit, bruh.
I know I'm fast already. So nah, just play.
The book. Hey, you do got me interested in this book now, T. I ain't gonna even hold you up. Just the title had me a little scared, but you telling me that
But you know what? That's something that I want to do. Like I feel like I'm spiritually, I have something spiritually attacking me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somewhere in my bloodline it's a curse,
I know I
and
got one.
I gotta cleanse it.
I know I got one. I don't want to claim it, but I know I got one. You know, like
Right? And it's not so much of you claiming it. It's just we know it's there. Like I want to do. I don't wanna. I'm gonna do a egg cleanse coming up soon.
egg.
A egg cleanse.
What's that?
You
Yeah.
get a regular egg. You don't. It's not what you think.
Okay.
And you just take the egg and you don't crack it. You run it from one side of your body over your head on each side. You fill a cup up with spring water and you crack the egg into the glass. You don't look in it downwards, you look through the glass, and certain formations of the eggs will let you know if you have an evil eye on you, somebody's trying to curse you, you know what I'm saying? And then
Got some
if
of
the
that voodoo,
same
huh?
it is, and you if it is, you like I said, you never look down into the glass because you can reattach you because you cleansed yourself of it,
I
and
only got
you
this comment. I'm waiting on sister to tell us about this book. My bad.
okay, you know after you cleanse it, you after you read it and you see what it is, you return it to sender, flush it down the toilet, and go about your business.
Man, you just said a handful right here, sis. Everyone was raised
Yeah,
different. I'm just now learning about financial literacy and group economics. Like you said, bro, I had a bill in my name before I knew what credit meant. It's also giving you advice and tools on the tricks they use to keep you in debt. I need to get into
exactly.
those books. And that again, this is what the platform is for. So if it's only 4 of us for the rest of the year, but if we sharing shit like this and we all feel like we building each other up
And
with
we
it,
learning and growing.
that's all I want. This is enough
Right.
for me. I'll let God do the rest. God know what He want me to do. I'm just my calling. I'm answering the phone. Hello, go live, nigga.
Like I said, when she was just talking about financial literacy, my homegirl Latoya, I talked about her a little bit earlier. She is working with in a group that's working with and helping people to be able to access the money that is actually behind your social security number.
Yeah, because your fucking social security number is a bank account, fam.
Exactly.
So when you get a business and they give you the EIN number, your business is a baby. The EIN number is the social security number. But they tell you these things in a certain way because black people don't like to ask questions. And we damn
No,
sure
we ain't even gonna say black people,
people.
poor people.
Yeah, whatever. But you know what I mean. You
I
right.
mean, yeah, because it's black and white. It don't matter what.
My people don't like to read.
Right.
My type of people, we got to start reading. We got to start researching. Like I said, question everything, take notes. But yes, you're right. Like we
Right.
got money owed to us. But
Like I'm also trying to figure out how I can get my kids not a birth certificate, but a certificate of oh my god, a certificate of life, not a birth certificate
that's
because
what the
they're
Moors, the Moors are really like. I know a few of them. They really know how to take advantage of
yeah,
the shit you're talking about.
I mean they helped created it. They should.
That's why you don't like them.
I mean, I'm all for utilizing anybody that's going to be beneficial, but I'm never going to forget.
Hey, you guys, I did stop. I forgot. So I did take down my Shopify because, as you know, I do make clothes. I've got a new drop coming the beginning of June. I'm dropping my Juneteenth drop. I'm real proud of it, and I got big expectations for this one. I think it'll do a lot better than the Legalized Being Black, although the Legalized Being Black is one of my favorite babies. I can't wait to show you guys it, and I hope, if anything, if you can't purchase, just share it for me. Comment on the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Help me make the algorithms make noise. We got 14 minutes. I figured I say those things. And we back live again Wednesday. I may be live Friday, depending if we do a female takeover. Y'all got
If
topics.
you do, I'll be honest, I won't be available.
What you doing?
I'm be in my baby's school for field day.
Okay, I thought you was being a little nasty, BK. You already said
No,
feeling hot, girl.
no,
Where
no,
y'all
no,
going? Where
no.
y'all going?
It's at his school.
Man,
It's
you
gonna be an all day activity.
we need to see what's up. We need to get us a contract from them. Remember, I was telling you that, and it's okay for me to say this publicly because we don't share a lot of ways for us to get on. So, as a t-shirt guy, even though I'm not the t-shirt guy, uh, a lot of people get contracts through companies, schools, the school system, school city, whatever. You should let them know, you work with a gentleman. We do podcasts where we build people up. We also have a t-shirt company. I know a lot of schools be being cheap now, but maybe they need shirts for field trips or events. If you friends with any people who run businesses and things like that, hey man, there's ways to make money out here. So my consultations don't have to be if you're just an artist. You could just be stuck in a rough spot, and you could just hit me with some of your hustles, and I could really legitimately give you my opinion on how you can come up with change things. I had to throw that out there. So you got
Oh,
anything?
definitely, definitely. No, just.
I want to talk one of these days. I do want to have a deep convo about religion and the and what we believe in and why,
Right.
and why we believe in it. Not to be like agree or disagree, but just get an understanding of everybody and their religions or what they was brought up on. I was raised up on Christianity, Catholic, or whatever that is.
And you know what? Growing up and going to church, it never felt right. I would always go and I would give it a good try, but it just never felt right. I always felt out of place. Like
It was
it
certain
didn't feel
churches.
genuine.
It was certain.
Huh?
It was just certain churches.
It was right because although I do not consider myself a Christian, I don't take the Bible in a literal sense. I do attend church, and the church that I attend, I absolutely love. I feel like I'm learning the lessons that I'm seeking to learn.
Are they doing it for a purpose or paper? Sound like they're doing it for a purpose.
I know they're for a purpose. Like they are givers. Like they whatever they want back, they give it, or they have definitely given it. Like these people, I feel the genuineness. You know what I'm saying? Like they're very welcoming. They are very much We are taking you as you are. Wherever you are in life, come.
Mm-hmm.
We not pushing you to be perfect. We not telling you that you gotta be here every Sunday. It's gonna take your come at your pace.
That's the
Learn as you know they I enjoy being in their company. I enjoy learning the lessons that I do from them because I know it's genuine.
so said the
It's genuine.
that's what I'm talking about.
I got it naturally. That's my last name.
Let me try to get
And
these cool
you
ass.
know I gotta be petty. You know I gotta be petty.
Hey, no, I feel you because every chance I get, I'm gonna use a worthy thing. You ain't gotta be perfect, but be worthy of the
You
title.
gotta be worthy.
Know? I really mean it, and I think this was the universe was preparing me for all this. I may still
Mhm.
end up being a famous artist, rapper, whatever, but it's not gonna happen until I do whatever the God that I believe in, universe wants me to do. I have something to fulfill. I have some people that I have to lead somewhere, obviously.
Right.
And I just can't walk away from it as bad as I want to. I can't. I be looking in this motherfucking thing. I'm like, boy, you look so fit. You know why? Because God is doing this for you. What He wants you to do for Him, go ahead and do it for Him. I ain't gonna act like I really necessarily want to sit on here for 3 hours, but in the sense when I'm talking about this type of shit, I feel like 3
Why
minutes.
not? Right, because I don't even know how 3 hours went by that fast, honestly.
And why not though? But I'm with you. Why not? But you get what I'm saying? Like when you think about it, you like, damn, I'm doing this for paper, not a purpose. Now I'm doing it for purpose, not
Right.
for
Purpose, paper.
like going, like it's going. So
Yeah, like
legitimately, I love it. I hope all y'all are ready for tomorrow. I hope that we was able to like just change the direction of any negative energy or what you was feeling, even if it's just
got your spirits up a little bit.
for real. If you guys could shoot us messages and say, I think you should do this or add this to the show, or we should do because I want to make this a real show.
And if we're not friends, you can definitely send me a friend request at Brianna Kine. I'm saying, it's
No,
my
I'm
name.
talking shit. I feel like
I
talking
know,
shit.
but you know what? I actually found out my last name is a Jewish last name.
Oh, you got it in Julian? Could be.
Mm.
Could be a Jew.
Well, my people was owned by some Jews.
But hey y'all, for real, because I know me and BK be kind of all over the place, which is still good conversation and dialogue. But I do want to figure out like the right ingredients to keep it consistent. So with y'all being the ones that have watched us, give us some feedback. Because again, this is going to thrive. This is going to be something for Gary, Indiana, and more. I'm linking up with Lex, the one we had on Friday. I'm gonna be doing her
Right.
production behind the scenes, so I'm gonna be working her shit as well. So what I'm thinking now is really starting like a production company where we can run a few different podcasts, run a few
That'd be
different
dope.
shows like so with Dot Therapy, again, shout out to Text Message, Jay McKenzie. They just wrote a dope ass movie. I haven't had the chance to watch it, but I've been promoting it. But I want to
I'm
be
gonna
able
check it out when we get off of here.
shit, please do and give feedback. But like say we didn't want a podcast, but we just wanted to run. I would run it and have their movie plan. So we give
Okay.
opportunity for folks to watch their movie or say some the content that everybody's putting out. Like I said, we got commercials, the marketing, you promoting your brand. Why not run the podcast? Or not the podcast, why not run the software, have the commercials lined up with a couple people, different artists, music that actually have good music, with
Right.
high vibration. Just BT without BT.
Right. We also need to get it to where people can actually call in and talk with us as well.
I'm with that. With the phone right here, plugged in. So that's why we want them to say, all right, we love what y'all doing. But how about, okay, cool. Yeah, I could dig that. How about, and we gonna do that because I want to entertain y'all. in an informative way. I'm not a clown. This ain't the circus. Neither is BK. You
Right.
know
We
what I'm
not no gestures.
But we gonna entertain the fuck out of you because we know what the fuck you need. The same shit we need. You know, positive energy. We need
Positive healing
facts
energy.
and facts. That's it. All that other shit just extra seasoning.
Right.
I ain't gonna play no music. Stop saying whatever. Let me see that. What she say? Stop saying whatever. You're an artist. Period. What's overstood. You right. You right, son.
Exactly.
You right. You right. You got me. I'm sorry. I love having sisters though, man. I've learned so much from all you motherfuckers in the last 7 years. I'm talking about from going viral up until now. If nothing changed the way I acted more, it was wanting to be viewed as a better man by black women. For real. My daddy, the way some speak about him is so great, and then some, not in a bad way, but just as a guy who had failed relationships and shit like that.
I mean, you can't. You ain't gonna be able to win over everybody, but
I want 90. Give me 95%. I'm not hitting for 50. I'm hitting high, and I want 95% to look back and say, they say, yeah, Hughes had a fucked up attitude. Oh my God, how far he's came down. That's what I want. That's what I want.
You know what? Honestly, I can agree. Like, I'm not popular like you per se, but I am a very known individual, and people know me for being mean or having a fucked up attitude or thinking that I'm mean when in actuality, I'm really not a mean person. I'm just a no nonsense, not beating around the bush, not sugarcoating shit ass type of person. And people can't handle that. And I think if I was a
dealing with
man,
this since she was a kid, y'all. I've been
I
around
mean, but you know what? It's so crazy though. If I was a boy, it wouldn't be a problem.
We're talking about the
I
double
would be,
standards of the world.
yeah, like me being the type of having the type of personality that I have, and me being a female, it's kind of frowned upon.
Oh, well, yeah, because it's like you and your masculine energy more than you, even though you.
I know people don't like to get into astrology, but I'm under a masculine sign. Aries is a masculine sign. So I'm going to have masculine traits, but still a woman. I'm still soft. I'm still very feminine, but I'm just a strong personality.
Well, I mean, you seem like you're learning now. It's a place and a time for everything.
It's a balance.
Yeah. Yeah. Because even when you say certain shit, you say it masculine as fuck. Not like a man, but powerful. Like, nigga,
yes.
I want you to hear it. But I want to say this on the flip side, you could say something in a feminine way and it not be so, it doesn't have so much electricity around it, and it still gives the same,
Yeah, that energy is for my man. That's for him. Not saying that I can't be necessarily soft in the world, but of course I'm going to speak to him in a way that's different than I would talk to you or talk to even a random stranger. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that? Why is that?
One, because this is my man. This is my partner. He's already the masculine energy. Although I do possess it in this relationship, I'm the feminine. So that's the energy that I'm going to operate in. Baby, I am a damsel in distress. I can't do nothing. you understand? You got it, babe. What you say? Mm-hmm.
So
in the world outside of my home with my life partner, whoever it shall be, whenever it shall come, I am more of a powerful person because I'm a leader. I can't be meek. I can't say stuff unenthusiastically.
You can't
or I'm not. I'm a leader. I am a person who speaks with authority. I will never be disrespectful with it, but I can't get shit done talking to you. Well, baby, come on. You're not two. You're not a child. I'm not gonna coddle you and hold your hand as if you
Question.
are.
Question. So have you been able to get more done by using your masculine energy than using your feminine energy?
When I'm in like in a workplace or in a place where I need to lead, yeah, I get it more done in my masculine. But in a relationship, dealing with the man that I'm with, of course I get more operating in my feminine. Because what man wants on a fee on a G ass bitch? Don't nobody want to be bothered with all that. You can speak to a man's soul and your feminine energy and get anything that you need and want versus coming at him like you a whole nigga.
And vice versa with the men. We a lot of time we think we in our masculine energy, but it's actually like a feminine energy. It's giving off that vibration. Um,
Right. Don't no real woman want no yes man. We
no,
don't really want no man that's just yes and gonna let you run on. No. We want a man that's gonna be, hey, hold on.
so say, man, this is a whole nother conversation right here. I'm tired of being masculine, heck, but I have to get. You know what? It's sad, but again, the system has made it like this. It's not
And
necessary.
it has.
Not necessarily the women or the men fault. The system has been systemized for them to win and us to lose, or for it to take longer. So even now, you think about how masculine the world wants women to be, given jobs and certain things that other men won't get because of their color, not because of their gender, but because of their color.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give women the job because it'll cause a defect in between men and women. It's causing a problem. I was
Right. Like men nurses, men CNAs and stuff. A black man will get a nursing job faster than a black woman
it's the
because
demand.
he's a double minority in that field. So they're killing two birds with one stone. We got a black person and we got a man. Boom.
But it's demasculizing him in a bit in a form because
Yeah.
although not to me, but in a way, being a nurse is frowned upon. It's getting big up, but it's been frowned upon for a man to be a nurse unless he's homosexual or something of that standard. But again, they'll give black women job to cause some friction. Doing some research, I found out the first computer was a black woman, was black
Yeah.
women. They was having black women save the information of the business of a white man to a black woman. That would have to make a black man feel a certain type of way that, oh, they won't allow me, but they will let my black woman to come here. But this is to like show you to put you against each other. So
Mm-hmm.
like I say, black men be thinking they moving in masculinity, but you moving feminine.
A real masculine man knows how to also understand and utilize his feminine that dwells within him. A lot of men, when they hear, oh, me operating and dealing with my feminine, thinking that it means that you have to be gay or homosexual, and that's not what it is.
No,
It,
no,
it-
that's
and they don't understand that, like, you got kids. When you are being playing, like when you playing with your daughter, not saying go play dress up and put makeup on. No, I'm not saying that, but just playing with her, loving with her, showing her how a man is supposed to be treating her,
nourishing them,
nurturing.
doing what women do on a daily. That's
Exactly. That's you.
feminine
That's
energy.
you operating in your feminine, and
Even
that's okay.
not over talking your woman and listening to her. Women are
Not
great
trying to
listeners.
control her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not real masculinity. A real masculine man knows how to nurture and love his woman. He knows how to speak to her soul with authority, but still with respect.
The way you be spelling nigga, I love it. Like we gotta make a line of nigga shirts. And we
I swear to God, this motherfucker crazy.
And I agree though, Claire was definitely masculine, but she told that line. It's not it's over the ledge now lately though. Like, you know.
Yeah, like these females want to be real life niggas. Like
even the music they make, my booty hole brown. Like, oh my God, we just
eat a nigga ass. Like,
yeah.
What?
I mean, don't get me wrong, do whatever you do in the bedroom, but just to think about it publicly.
Bitch, I don't want to hear you singing about it.
The higher ups do though. The higher ups want us to be you and each other. It's all about, at the end of the day, it's us versus them. And it's not a color thing. What is it, the 80%, the 10%, the what is it, 80?
The 10% versus us.
And the 1%. No, it's the
1%. Yeah, you're right.
1%, 10%, 79, 80. They don't, the 1% is the people with the money that don't want. Which is, I'm sorry, y'all, but again, y'all help me out. Help me out.
We know what you. I know what you're saying. I don't know the exact saying, but I know exactly what you're saying, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want us to talk about this shit.
No, because at the end of the day, well, it's like they all sitting at a chess table playing games, and we all got this big ass chessboard on our back. The last thing they want us all to do is stand up.
I like that analogy. I like that. They don't want us to stand up and the motherfucker slide off our back, huh?
Right. And come at their ass. But what people fail to realize, and although I am extremely pro-black, we'll never be able to do it without our counterpart. Like, y'all pose just like us. Y'all being played just like us. They putting us against each other, just like they put the house niggas versus the field niggas. They added another enemy for us on the goddamn playing field. They got poor white people thinking that they better than us, and y'all in the same fucking impoverished state that we in.
It ain't even about race no more. It's just about class.
It's not. It's class. And that's the thing. It was never about race. Like, we hear so much about slavery and shit, and you would think that no black people own slave doing slave time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever pay attention to the movie Django, think about it. Samuel L. Jackson character. He was real comfortable for a slave. Because he really wasn't a slave. That was his fucking plantation. Leonardo DiCaprio was just the face. Because during those times, most other slave owners who were white wouldn't do business with black slave owners. So they would have to put a white agent in place just to play the face, just to be the face of a brand. Like a brand ambassador. This is the face that you see. But really, it's this nigga shit. Why you think he came so comfortable with sitting there with that glass of yak like he was? That was his shit. This is type of shit that was really going on during them times. All of us wasn't slaves.
What's going on right now?
Yeah.
That's why I say, even with the Ja Morant shit, yes, he's wrong, but he ain't finna be a slave. He not, and that's me. That's maybe an issue with me. That even as a leader, I don't want to be a spiritual slave. I don't want to be even to the people that are willing to follow me. I can't be a slave to who you believe I am. I be a slave to who I am. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna leave on that note, y'all. I think we was able to at least vibrate high today. Pass out good.
It definitely was.
I appreciate Talisha, V, anybody else that popped in, but I definitely remember the one.
Jay Petty.
Yeah, Jay Petty, Jay Pretty.
Jay Pretty. I don't know why I want that say Petty.
Syndrome and Nerd Mix. I'm gonna have to have them back in here, man. I hope like if V and Talisa, whenever y'all want to be a part of it, and you don't have to be on here with your face if you don't want to. You could be on here with a regular name, a whole random name, and your audio playing. You could be just the person that talks shit, but I just want to be able to have conversations about this type of shit, keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tapping in with us, yo.
Right, we enjoyed y'all.
We always do, like, and it's getting better every time. It's getting better. Like
It is. It definitely is.
3 hours, and it only felt like an hour.
I swear.
3 hours. I didn't even watch the game. I stopped watching the game. We got on here, but one more time before I end this. Look, give us feedback, segments. Sis didn't even give a word today. I don't know if you got a word.
And I had a word, but I don't even feel like pulling it up now.
Nah, we ended with the word. I don't know what fuck she talking about. I need y'all.
No, because I'm gonna have to go out and come back in and all this shit.
Okay.
But the word that I did have was happy.
Where's happy? I'll look it
happy.
up.
The origin of happy, it actually started off to mean lucky. It's the old English word. It means for someone to have pretty much good luck or fortune. It wasn't until.
What do you put in when you're looking for it?
The etymology of whatever said word is.
Etymology?
Etymology.
You just taught me something new. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Etymology, origin, meaning of happy is lucky, favored by fortune, being in advantageous circumstances, prosperous of events turning out well from chance and fortune. It's from Greek to Irish. At first it meant lucky. Is that what you was
basically, yeah. It wasn't until the 1800s that it take on a different meaning of being cheerful.
Damn. I wanna stop using the word happy now. Cause I ain't lucky. I don't even believe in luck. I believe in being blessed. I don't like that. See, this is why we need to look up the words that we use. It's a possibility. Every time I keep saying I'm happy, I'm making it worse. Even though I'm shooting to be joyous and cheerful about the life that I have and not complain, I'm speaking the wrong shit over it, possibly. Again, This is why we do this, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with me and BK. If you don't want to write me, write her. Give us a formula. Give us some ideas. I can do everything from pull up videos and pull up pictures and comments. So just go ahead and shoot the shit with us. Even if you want to be a part of the production team, me and you could be working back and forth during texts. You could be shooting me texts and like, hey, you and BK, you know, your voice or whatever. We want to make this a global thing. I want India known for something other than Freddie spraying his ass. This is your boy, Fashion Lord, Shomaru, artist extraordinaire in Uwasha. That's BK. You want to say something? You can chime him out. I'll cut it off after that.
And he said enough. This is BK. Come get your nails.
Come get your nails. See y'all next Wednesday. We ain't even gonna do no live this Friday. We're gonna let y'all breathe. See y'all next week, man. Love y'all.
Bye-bye. Love y'all.
This went well. I appreciate BK tapping in and being consistent with me on this journey. Like I said, last 30 days have been a little weird for me. I had to do some shadow work, but I'm reminded that I'm a human, ain't aiming to be perfect, always aiming to be worthy. I feel like I'm back on track. And that don't mean next week something won't happen, but we'll just make it work, express myself to the people that watch and get opinions along with facts that are supported by numbers. Yeah, this shit's dope. Shout out to everybody's watching me on YouTube. I kept about 4 or 5 people on YouTube for a nice amount of time. I don't think we tore anybody down. Kept it pretty positive without being like doing too much. Yeah, if you want to tap in with us next Wednesday, you want to be a part of the panel, shoot me a message. If you're on YouTube, you can be a part of the panel on YouTube. It don't matter. I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all appreciate the energy that I put into this, trying to make a difference. Not even trying, thriving to make a difference. Big waves coming. It's your boy, Worthy of Surfing. Y'all out.